How? What?
Aren't you gonna introduce me to your friends, Nike?
Yo, yo, yo.
We on?
We on, man. We
Man,
got
that music be
What's
jamming,
up?
man.
Man,
What's up? What's up? What's up?
we got a little technical difficulties tonight, man. We streaming tonight from our YouTube page, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop that link on our Facebook so we can have our Facebook people chime in real quick.
Okay.
No problem.
What's the word, y'all? Welcome to Bars and Buckets, the hottest, dopest sports and hip hop podcast out there in the world. Make sure wherever you tuning in at, wherever you listening at, man, the first thing you got to do is hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow us. Go to Instagram, Bars and Buckets, man. Hit that like and subscribe button, man. Follow us on there, on our Facebook as well, Bars and Buckets, man. Make sure you hit that like, smash that love, share that joint. Chime into everything we be talking about, man, because we definitely be getting it in on this show. We may be a little, tipsy sometimes, but it's all a good
makes it better. That makes it better.
Yeah. So, first of all, let's welcome everybody in, man. Wherever you're listening to, man. Hope you guys had a great Wednesday, a great Tuesday, a great Monday, and all that stuff. I know there was a lot of stuff going on yesterday with that whole 22. I don't know stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Palindrome day.
but it's all good. I hope everybody's good out there and you enjoyed that, man. So first of all, let's welcome all the guys to the platform. Bros, what's up? AD, Quan, what's the word? Y'all good?
Man, it's a good day in the world, my brother.
It's a
Good day in the world, man.
Speaking of 22222, you know what I'm saying? Me being the hip hop head I am, I was bumping Jay-Z's 22 twos yesterday.
Nice.
That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, I ain't bumping no Jay-Z. I ain't bumping no Jay-Z. And I'm not. It's not like I'm hating on Jay-Z and nothing. It's just I wasn't.
You need to get in tune. You need to get in tune. Get in tune.
Right. So, fellas, before we let everybody catch up and get in tune with us and stream with us live and all that stuff, man. I want to make sure y'all got y'all free throws ready, man. So, what y'all sipping on tonight?
Man, tonight clearly I got some free throws I gotta take tonight, and I had to go ahead and crack open a whole new bottle of Apple Crown, man. So yeah, I had to go ahead and be ready tonight for these free throws.
Crazy. Okay.
Me, I'm finishing this bottle of Crown from last week.
Oh, okay.
So I should be good for the evening. If
Crown boys.
If not, I'll just go twice as hard next week.
Okay. I guess I'm the only one that's still doing tequila, huh? Okay, cool. All right.
Still on the tequila drive, bro.
Yeah, I got to go ahead and finish them off, man, because it'll end bad if I don't. So, once again, everybody that's tuning in, man, we are still live. We are we still going through stuff with Facebook, ain't that right, AD? We working through that.
Working through that, man. So it's shared on Facebook now. They have to, chime in through the YouTube link or whatever tonight. But we still live, man. We still rolling. Ain't nothing gonna stop the show.
Oh yeah, you know how we do it.
Don't stop no show.
Oh no, not at all. So speaking of starting the show, y'all know how we start the show off every time, man. So we're gonna take the universal free throw to begin. But y'all got some extra free throws. I mean, I got an extra.
I'm about to say you got some too, dog.
I mean, I lost one or two of them, but I won the main one. The main. The All-Star game, because y'all
pure foolishness though.
Y'all
pure foolishness.
Y'all favorite athlete, y'all want to go against them, so
pure look. He better be on bending knees for Steph.
Once again, it wasn't LeBron that won it. It was Steph Curry that won the game. LeBron hit the game winner.
He hit the game winner.
He hit the game winner. But the hard work was done by number 30.
There we go.
Hard work was done by number. number 30. Wardell. I'm not calling him Steph. His name is Wardell.
Wardell.
Call him Wardell.
Call him
The rest-
Wardell.
For the rest of the evening.
Uh-huh. All right, so look.
I'm sipping. Yeah, let me wait.
That's funny. Let's get ready to get these free throws up in the air to start the show off the right way.
Yep.
Let me make sure I got mine straight. All right.
You got get your tequila together, brother.
All right, let's do it. All right, so first free throw in the air to start the show off on the right way, on the right tip. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that was real.
Oh, man.
Yeah, buddy. Open up them sinuses a little bit.
Okay. Lord. Put some hair in your chest. All right. So, look, y'all. We got a lot to talk about tonight, man. And as people chime in, hopefully they chime in through the YouTube. Be sure you follow us on YouTube as well. All right. We had an all-star weekend, which was kind of, if I had to give it a 1 through 10, I'd give it maybe a 5-ish. You know, I mean,
Wow.
Pretty
you know, the all-star game was pretty, pretty cool. The dunk contest was terrible. 3-point contest was, I didn't expect to see
surprising. Yeah.
that was a surprising thing.
Yeah.
So I'll give that some nods.
Yeah.
You know, Michael Jordan was filling on Mary J. Blige. You know, so it was a lot of stuff.
You know, goat doing goat things, man.
He was going for ring number 7, man. I ain't mad at him. He must have watched the show last week and heard what you said about Monet.
I'm like, Jordan out here cutting up.
Right.
What do you want? But I want to get y'all quick thoughts, man, on the All NBA 75 team. You know, the top 75 players of all time. You know, they was celebrated through, you know, a special ceremony on the All-Star game this year, right? But there was a little controversy about some people who didn't make the team.
Definitely.
You know, and I want to get y'all guys' thoughts on it. Do you feel like it was somebody that was left off the All 75 team because there was a first ever NBA All-Star versus between AI and T-Mac, and AI was publicly letting it known on air that he thinks it's some bullshit that T-Mac isn't a part of the top 75.
Mm-hmm.
So what do y'all think about that?
Man, I mean, it's clearly, man, as I look back at it, man, it was a lot of snubs, I would say. You know, because I think folks like Harden, like Dame, like they could have waited. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have waited until the next whatever years. But you know, you got guys, man. You got guys like Alonzo Mourning, who, you know, potentially could be considered. Bernard King. I mean, you got Adrian Dantley. You got, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of guys that Alex English, like it's a lot of guys who could have potentially been on this list for acknowledgement. And you know, granted, the way, you know, Harden and Dame and them play, you know, they're gonna continue to pass, you know, get their stats, continue to make their moves. So they would have been on the next round for sure, depending on, you know, how they flow. But yeah, it's definitely. I mean, it's people that was definitely left off. I think what we would consider the younger generation could have waited. They could have added some more folks to that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I'm about to agree with you on that. Especially, I mean, all the names you mentioned, they definitely could have waited. But I'm about to go. One that really stuck out was Dame Lillard.
Okay.
Who, since he's been in the league, the only accomplishment he's had was being Rookie of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't done much. He like accolade wise. Now we know he got game.
Right.
We know he got game, but he definitely could have waited. Looking at this list, Harden could have waited. I mean, I know they had to put in people from LeBron James era because you don't want him to wait. And he didn't deserve to have to wait.
Right.
Like we understand his stature in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Paul, he needs to be in now.
Yep.
But sorry, I mean Brody, my boy, he could have waited. Even though Brody is the
Facts.
triple-double king right now,
Facts.
triple-double king. Ray Allen could have waited. Really, I mean, when you start talking people like T-Mac and Bernard King and you know what I'm saying, like the people that really, you know what I'm saying, changed the way the game is played. You know what I'm saying?
So I want to float a couple names.
Giannis could have waited.
Giannis.
Yes. Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis
How's
definitely could have waited.
He's top 10 in street clothes, like bench, sitting on the bench. Oh yeah, he got that on lock.
Yeah,
but he could have waited.
And that one is like, how do you take Anthony Davis but don't put? And as much as I think he's soft as cotton tissue, how do you not put Dwight Howard up there?
Dwight Howard's supposed to be
Dwight Howard, and I got a couple more names for them. I'm gonna float past y'all with, right?
Okay.
What do you think about Vince Carter, Mutombo, Yao Ming, hell, even D Rose?
Definitely Vince. Vince should have been on.
Okay.
D Rose, with the way he is now, he could have waited. Now, if we was getting 2011, 2012 D Rose,
right, definitely
couldn't have waited. Still a solid player. Who else you say?
Mutombo.
I mean, he ain't gonna never get his. You know what I'm saying? Ray Allen, you're from Milwaukee, Ship. Ray Allen was the best shooter forced it. Okay, but
right.
When we talking T-Mac and all these other people that could have been ahead of him, you know what I'm saying? Like Ray was a dog, though. I remember on the show saying,
right,
Milwaukee Buck, Ray Allen was a dog.
Dog.
Okay, I mean, yeah, but could Ray Allen in his last 10 years get his own bucket?
Yeah, he did it.
Like I'm talking about ISO, like everybody spread out. I'll get my own bucket.
I would say catch and shoot.
I feel like Ray is a perfect catch and shoot. Ray is a way better Kyle Korver. He's a way better. Who's another good catch and shoot?
I think you're being disrespectful now.
I mean, Kyle Korver.
Kyle Korver.
I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about in terms of style. Right?
He was the first.
I need a bucket. Game's on the line.
I
need a bucket. Go give me a bucket. Would you start a team with Ray Allen as your focal point?
No, I mean it depends on who who am I starting them with? Like who am I judging against?
When I look at the all 75 team, 80% of them has to be people I can say, if I need a bucket, he gonna go give me a bucket to win the game. You see what I'm saying? I need to win this game. We need to win this series. Go get me a bucket.
Right.
D Wade, he's on there. D Wade can go give me a bucket. AI, Kawhi. These are people that's on this 75 team. So I'm looking at people like Ray Allen, and all due respectively, Ray Allen is a legend. He's I need a bucket, man. I don't need you to, I can't rely on you to come off screens for you to win this championship for us. Even though he did that before. So y'all keeping Ray Allen on the 75 squad? And as far as T-Mac, let's say T-Mac is there. You got to take one person off. Is you gonna take off Dame or Ray Allen? There you go.
Taking off Dame.
Sheesh.
Yeah, Dame gotta go.
Taking off Dame.
Dame gotta go. I mean, it's plenty to come that we
can come off.
Move on. We can take. I can find 20 people that don't need to be on here.
Right.
Like, I mean, like my cousin said, man, it's some of these old dudes, man, that can come off.
That can
this
come
joint.
off the joint.
Yeah, but they did. I feel like they did that old dude stuff because them moms probably ain't gonna make it to the summer. You know, they probably gonna croak out and they want to give them they just do. Here go your little blazer.
But,
I mean, Dennis Rodman threw his goddamn blazer off because he was probably high. You know,
Oh,
so
he was
like,
definitely high.
but see, all this is the top 50 with 25 added.
Abbott, right.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they just added 25. So, I mean, I get why they didn't take them off, but some of these dudes.
So go watch them Bucks tapes. I don't remember Ray Allen from the Bucks days.
Ray
Nah,
Allen
that's
from
not
the
Ray
what
Allen
I'm
was a
saying.
dog when he was with the Bucks, bro.
Ray Allen,
Supersonics Ray Allen.
Bucks Ray Allen
Yeah.
was a dog.
Yeah.
Who was on that squad with him though? Who was his running mate though? Let's look up that. Who was on that squad for the Bucks and Supersonics with Ray Allen?
Shit.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Couldn't have been nobody that could have took him to the chip. You know what I'm saying? Like a certified Robin.
They wasn't ship ready, I don't think, at that time.
No, they definitely wasn't. Let's see.
Oh yeah, they did have Glenn Robinson.
Glenn Robinson. Okay, wow. That's not okay, but okay.
All right, let's see it. 0102. It was Ray Allen, Ray Foster, Greg Anthony, Jason
Sheesh.
Caffey, Sam Cassell, Greg Foster, Darvin Ham, Irvin Johnson, Anthony Mason, Mark Pope, Joel Prisbilla, Michael Red,
Joe
Glenn Robinson,
Prisbilla.
Glenn
I forgot
Robinson,
about
and
Mike
Tim
Red,
Thomas.
man.
Michael Red, and I did forget
Forgot about Mike Red, man.
But besides only person you mentioned is Michael Red and you say Sam Cassell?
Sam
Yeah.
Cassell, yeah.
And
Other
Tim
than that-
Thomas was supposed to be a dog.
Other than that squad is whack. Like who is that team beating? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm just saying if we comparing, top guys, Ray is a certified great fourth man on an all-star team.
Now that next season, he wound up grabbing. They wound up putting Gary Payton with him, Desmond Mason, Tony Kukoc.
Tony
Yeah.
Kukoc, really?
Yeah.
The next year,
Okay.
and then
I give you that. I feel
was-
like
so then
I don't
I
know.
guess he went to the Seattle after that. He's
Mhm.
not on the roster no more.
Right.
okay. How about this? Because All-Star Weekend is supposed to hype up, especially the 75 team, right? It's supposed to hype up all the greats. You see everybody hugging and kicking and everything like that. Is Ray Allen, now this is important, is Ray Allen a top 5 shooting guard all the time? Just guess or no.
Let's see. I mean, we had this
Because
argument.
this is an important point here.
We had the group chat argument.
Ray
Right.
Allen, is he a top 5? Everybody that's tuning in, is
I
Ray
don't-
Allen
I
a
don't
top
think
5 shooting guard of all time?
Mike, Kobe, Clyde
Oh,
Drexler,
Drexler.
AI.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
See, then this is people gonna go start debating Ray and Dwayne Wade because
Right.
Dwayne Wade,
Right.
because I remember people trying to argue that he was the third
Oh,
best.
man.
But I'm not giving in to. Yeah,
No.
I'm gonna go Ray. I'm not giving in to D Wade.
You got Ray Allen over Dwayne Wade as far
I'm
as-
not giving in.
right.
I'm not giving in.
Oh,
I'm not giving in.
okay. What you got, AD?
Let's see. I think you mentioned quite a few names.
Wow.
He's definitely top 5. He's definitely pick. Yeah, he's
That's big.
Iverson.
Ray Allen is the top 5 shooting guard of all time.
Mm.
Please don't make me put that on my social media, man. I hate to be that type of person. And I love Ray Allen. I don't want to seem like I'm shitting on Ray Allen. I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
sounds like you're hating.
I am
It
not.
said it sounds like you got a little. I don't know, man. Like,
Okay,
'Cause I'm
Is
thinking
Ray
about-
Allen. Ray Allen or Reggie Miller.
I go Reggie.
I'm
Miller,
going Reggie.
because
Okay,
Reggie
so-
Miller made me want to learn how to shoot.
Yeah.
All
going
right.
Reggie.
Okay, we got
Wade
so
can't shoot.
we
Not
count them
consistently.
down, right? We count them down.
And Cuzzo just brought up a good point too, because that's the same thing I thought about, and I was like, "What Oscar Robertson fall? Is he point guard or shooting guard?"
Oscar got to be a shooting guard.
So Oscar's in my top 5.
He got to be.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
so
So
all right, that knocks out.
So you got
Dwayne
Mike,
Wade.
right? You got Mike,
Okay.
Kobe. You got Mike, Kobe,
Oscar,
Oscar,
AI.
AI, and probably Clyde Drexler.
That's 5. Now let's go.
And Reggie Miller is the runner-up for 6.
That's 6. Give me 7.
Reggie Miller,
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen.
Okay.
Um,
I want to make sure y'all didn't mention Dwayne Wade, right? Wade wasn't
no,
Not in my top 5, no.
but he's over Ray Allen though.
I would say yes.
Wade.
Ray Allen is over Dwayne Wade.
I'm not,
And I'm going, and this is
Wow. Okay.
this is this is, I'm not gonna say personal, but this is preference, right? Because when I think about Ray Allen, especially as he's kind of matured through the game, he works on some facets of his, because he was a decent shooter coming out of college, like he was pretty good, but then he became like a straight up like killer, right?
Okay.
For me, I've always thought that if I were to game plan against Wade,
Mm-hmm.
if I were to game plan against him, I always believed that I would be able to minimize his impact because he's streaky. He's not a real shooter, but he gets hot. And once he gets hot, that's when he starts taking over the game. So if you play him a certain way, then you kind of take his strongest elements away. So that's why I said that.
and
Okay.
if you clog the paint, because that's where he was most effective, was getting to the rim. He was really good at getting to the rim. But if you clog that paint and make him shoot, you got a real good chance of stopping him. He gonna have about 15 to a dub.
So let's and we ain't gonna stick on this too much longer. I just want to make a solid point, right?
Right.
Drexler
Okay.
was dope though.
So
Like,
okay, so we
Drexler had
said, are we in agreement that Ray Allen and Reggie Miller? We going
Reggie.
Reggie. Corn, who you going?
Ray Allen and Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
I'm going Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller.
Okay. All right. That's one. Because we already did the top 5 already. So this is the upper. This is the 5 to 10. Okay. Ray Allen or T-Mac. Shooting guards.
And that's why.
See, again, this is
I mean, I'm just trying to line them up right. You know what I'm saying?
again, this is preference, because my second favorite player of all time said that he was the hardest person to guard that he's ever had to guard. He said if this man was healthy, if he had remained healthy, it wasn't no discussion. Like,
I agree.
He was a dog. It was nothing T-Mac could not do.
I agree. I'm glad we're in agreement with that. Okay, as far as top. Okay, what you got, Corn? T-Mac or Ray Allen?
Me personally, man, I like. I have to say, when I was in high school, they was both in the league. I paid more attention to T-Mac than I did Ray Allen.
Okay.
I wanted to kind of style my game after T-Mac more than I would say Ray Allen. So I'm gonna have to go T-Mac, man. I'm gonna have to go T-Mac with this one.
Okay.
Um,
I just want y'all to know that
but
we.
that's me.
No, I'm just saying I'm just doing this to prove a point, and I promise we can move on because Ray Allen, we talking about the All 75. For everybody that's tuning in, we talking about the All 75 team in the All Star Weekend. They was just highlighting everybody that was there, and I simply mentioned that Ray Allen, isn't a top 5, and he's borderline a top 10. Okay, so we got 7. That's 7. Okay, Ray Allen, or I'm talking about shooting guards that impact the game. I need a bucket, right?
Right.
Ray Allen or James Harden.
I need a bucket.
James.
And I don't even like James.
Okay.
I can't stand his character.
Okay.
But he could give you a bucket though.
That's what I'm saying. So now we up to 8 people that's above Ray Allen
Okay.
as far as shooting guards, right?
Right.
Ray Allen or Klay Thompson.
I'm not-
See,
I'm
this is
trying-
what I'm trying to prove to people, man. Like, when you talking about, and a lot of these people ain't even make the 75 squad, Joe. Klay ain't make it. You see what I'm saying? T-Mac ain't
Well,
make it.
that was a snub.
So
Clay, T-Mac, Dwight Howard, and Clay. Dwight Howard, Clay. Those were the snubs. Those were the snubs. Especially if you was gonna put Damian Lillard on now. Doesn't exist. He's still
yeah, I'm just saying, you know.
Ray Allen will still hold that record
Yeah.
of Steph. Didn't exist.
Unfortunately, Steph exists. Wardell exists though. That's over with.
Wardell, Stephen Curry.
That's over with.
And I'm gonna give y'all one more that's I think overall was a better shooting guard than Ray Allen as far as greats.
Yes, let's say this. This is about. This is about to be.
He played for the Bad Boy Pistons. His name was Joe Dumars.
Dumars?
He wasn't better than Ray Allen, bro. Joe Dumars wasn't better than Ray Allen, bro.
Oh no,
He
man.
was a better defender.
He was a better two-way player.
He was a better defender.
He was
Oh,
a
no,
better
man.
two-way
He
player.
got buckets.
I
He got
think that's
buckets.
where Ray falls in that 9, 10, 11 range as far as maybe, you know, being one of the greatest shooting guards. But, you know, when you can't, how do you make that list? How do you come up with, we're going to do an all 75 team?
Right.
And you leave out shooting guards that had a better career. I ain't going to say better career, but that's overall a better shooking guard than Ray Allen.
Yeah, but
So that's how you know. Was Chris Bosh in it? Was Chris Bosh in the 75?
he doesn't deserve to be.
I'm just asking.
He doesn't deserve it.
I'm not
See,
pro
and
or
look,
against.
and I'm a pause here because man, we got these comments going
Yeah, let
crazy,
these
right?
comments roll. Let the
I'm a
comments roll.
pause here because see, this is why you tune in to Bars and Buckets.
Yeah.
Because we ain't afraid to push the envelope. People gonna say what they want to say. We gonna keep it moving, right? Like we ain't afraid to have those conversations that other people are afraid to have, and you ain't gonna always like what we say. But
Reggie talking crazy. He ain't even drunk yet.
but that's the
I'm
purpose.
just saying Ray Allen ain't a top 10 shooting guard.
That's
of
the
all time.
purpose.
That's all.
Yeah, look, check this one out. And none of the cats y'all mentioned came close to the record playing the two. So it came close to the shooting record. So is that the only barrier that we're using to
Now, hold on. Because
To
if you make a
suggest-
statement like that on Bars and Buckets, we got to pull up the facts. And if that's not right, you got to take a free throw. I'm just saying. You got to pull up
I'm
the
just
facts
trying to
on
see
that.
if we only going about record. If we only going about 3-point record. Because as far as I know, there are a lot more components to the game. So we only choose a 3-point record.
Yeah, specific. Yeah, get deeper.
Yeah,
with
give
that.
me a little bit more on that.
Yeah,
one. I'm trying to.
Yeah,
you're wrong
Bully.
about that,
Yeah,
bro.
Bully,
You got to take a
specify
free
real
throw
quick.
for that.
Specify real quick,
Yeah,
Bully.
while you doing that, let's jump to this one. Dumas was that dude that Wesley Snipes beat at the
I mean,
Ah,
Dumas was
shit.
dope, man, but he wasn't. He wasn't.
Yeah.
So Joe Dumars ain't the top 10 shooting guard of all time.
You just tried to take Clyde Drexler out. Clyde
I
Drexler
definitely ain't
was
take
better.
Clyde out.
Oh, okay. We thought you tried to take Clyde.
I ain't
out,
take
man.
Clyde out.
Huh.
I ain't take y'all. Did y'all add Oscar Robertson, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
big O
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, Big O definitely got to be in that.
I'm just saying, how is these people making this list, making this 75 list when they're not even the top 5, top 10 in their own position?
Bro, I don't even know what the criteria was for this. Like, you know what you get what I'm saying? Like bro made a good point. Like a lot of these guys are the top 50, right? That were already put out there. But like I don't some of them I'm just like, man, this how did this person get on but this person didn't? You know what I'm saying? Like it just didn't make sense.
All right, well, look, pause for the cause. We got to take
Yeah.
our first free throw for what we lost, which was for the 3-point contest. I picked Desmond Bain. I don't know why the hell I picked Desmond Bain. But I
Because
picked
you was
him
on
when
your
he lost.
Memphis trip.
I was. So I got to take my free throw. Here you go.
All right. So for mine, I had I had Patty Mills, and he would have made it to the finals. Had I don't even know who beat him out to get there.
Patty
But he-
Mills?
But he would have been there. He would have been there. I don't know if he would have beat him, but he would have been there.
I had CJ McCollum.
CJ. Whew. Okay.
Damn.
In 10 minutes, we're gonna take another free throw for the dunk contest because all of us lost that motherfucker.
Shit,
Yeah.
man.
Oh no! Wait a
Top
minute.
10, but he ain't
No,
top
you
5.
won that
I
one.
won
Dude.
dunk contest.
won. You
oh,
picked
so I ain't got to take no free throw for that,
Shoulda
baby.
look. You should take one because it was still trash.
Nah,
It
where it
was
was
trash. Well, y'all they made Kareem Abdul-Jabbar get up and leave.
And leave, bro. Like leave.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible.
He left.
Okay, so while we switching gears, we're gonna stick on this All-Star thing for a few more minutes
Yep.
until we take our last shot with that. That was another thing that happened All-Star weekend, guys. I want to talk about. I want to get y'all opinions about, you know what I'm saying, real quick. Okay, so Scottie Pippen made the 75 team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he better.
Do you guys remember seeing Scottie Pippen there?
He didn't
No,
show.
he didn't show up.
He did his from
the,
Zoom.
Okay.
you know, yeah.
Do you Believe.
Mike can't see eye to eye right now.
that Michael Jordan got so much damn pull? He said, "Look, y'all want me on that? Do you want me to come on now? Scottie can't come on.
I don't think.
Do you want Michael Jordan to show up? You want to show up, right? Okay, look, Scottie Pippen can't come on this show.
I don't think he did. That.
Mike was late. First of all,
Yeah, he was late.
he was late as hell. So I think for that to even be a thing, he would have been there for the duration at least.
He Michael
Like,
Jordan, he can show up late.
I know.
I mean,
So thank you for saying that. Right? He's Michael Jordan. So I don't even think he giving a damn about that dude, bro.
You don't think so?
No.
I mean, look, Isaiah was there.
Isaiah was there,
and
That's a good
Isaiah
point.
was petty as hell too.
No, that's a good point.
Isaiah shook up with Magic, and MJ was right behind him. So after that
They gave him the
happened,
pat.
he gave him the pat and walked off. And Magic was like talking shit, like letting them know, like, man, he's still in his feelings.
He like, hey,
So-
man, he told me he still don't like
Still
you,
don't
man.
like you, man. He
Yeah,
still
man,
don't like you.
don't like you, man.
I mean, I'm just saying. I just feel like it was kind of because the Isaiah thing was one thing, you know,
Right.
but Scottie kind of snake Mike out of nowhere, you know, because
Yeah.
I don't. It's like, man, we went to war together, so we won rings together. Now
But
you throw me under the
He
bus.
didn't snake him out of nowhere. At one point, Scotty was saying stuff we could say 10 years ago. When he was saying LeBron was better than Mike. You know, he wasn't snake.
Right.
And then he backed up off of that. And now he back with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He back with it. And then I guess that last dance, man, you know, that hurt his feelings.
I don't know why though. Y'all seen the
Because
Last Dance, right?
Yeah,
Why,
'cause he
why
said-
would that hurt his feeling? Scottie had a segment in the Last Dance when they was talking about him.
But it said that there was a point where Scotty didn't want to go back in the game.
Mhm.
And he said he didn't like that. He didn't need
Because of the Kook coach thing, right?
Yeah, but he didn't
Right.
want that part to be in there
It was the truth. Why would he not want the truth? Oh, okay. So
because it
That's
made
just fair.
Scotty look like he wasn't for the team. It made him look less than favorable. You know what I'm saying? So he was salty, and then now he started going in Mike Isaiah from the West Side. He ain't scared of Mike, but don't F
fuck
with
with him. Yeah.
him. Isaiah's from the West Side. You
Yeah.
know, I don't mean nothing. No.
And like I pay attention to certain things, man, because I watched the little All-Star, and then another little beef that people kind of mention, but I don't know if it's really a beef, was
Paul. KG.
with KG and see, look,
Ray
You know,
Allen
I'm
being
ultimate.
petty. Ray Allen being petty.
I
Ray
am an
was
ultimate
petty.
Kevin Garnett fan. I think Kevin Garnett, I told y'all, I think Kevin Garnett is the best power forward, arguably, of all time. He's top two to me. I mean, y'all say Tim Duncan and other people, whatever.
KG.
Kevin Garnett is, in my opinion, if I started a team, he would be my top power forward. When he went to Boston, now mind you, just keep in mind, right? When he went to Boston in that trade, and they got Ray Allen and everything like that, right? First of all, they got fleeced, you know, as far as the draft picks and all that stuff, whatever. They was going all in. Then they picked up Posey and Eddie House, you know, role players to put around them. You see what I'm saying? They had Rondo, Big Baby. Like they had all the original pieces. You know, I mean, you gotta admit, Big Baby was hooping, man. Now
And when he was slobbing.
And when he was slobbing all over the damn place and shit.
Big Baby was out there like
Right.
a
So that
blue-nosed
team,
pig.
man, had they stayed together, they could have had a run like the Miami Heat Big Three.
They
But
could,
I think it was just in their prime, you know.
yeah, they was. I mean,
Maybe they wasn't in their prime.
Right.
listen, KG was, he was salty that he left. Thing is, every man has the right to make a decision for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Allen decided he wanted to go play in Miami, man. That's his business. That's his business. If he wanted to leave Boston, okay, find somebody else. Find somebody else. Yeah, okay, we may not be able to find the Ray Allen, but they could have grabbed somebody.
Right.
They could have grabbed somebody. If y'all knew he was unhappy, y'all could have traded Ray for some pieces.
So you saying that KG and Paul Pierce, they shouldn't have been mad at Ray Allen for going to sign with the Heat?
I mean, it is at the end of the day, man, it's a business.
With y'all boy LeBron and them. So you know that.
Yeah, but I'm saying at the end of the day, it's a business. It's a business. Yeah. He did what he wanted to do. So on some man stuff, I can't get mad at him for doing what he wanted to do.
I've always stated that this generation and this league is pretty much player empowerment, right? Mm-hmm. And I'll never shoot that down. Like I'm all for, individuals having control over how they move, which is totally different from our era, where people pretty much stuck it out like wherever you were. What I don't like though, I don't care about how you move as a free agent, right? When it's your time, when you've done what you need to do, I'm good with that. What I don't like is like when people try to force themselves out of situations that they pretty much created for themselves. You know what I mean? Like it's different. Like Brian, right? He in Cleveland, GM, whatever the case may be, not make a move that he wants to be made. So he makes a decision to leave after he finishes out. Mind you, though, he did have some teams that were competing and had some all-stars on it, but we're not gonna go there. But it's just like, I think folks need to really just like, when you make a business decision and you've pretty much finished out what you signed up for, like let people do what they do, man. Like that ain't your responsibility to jump in the way of that, right? Because if you have to do it for your family, or whoever, if you putting your family in it or whatever the case may be, you're not go, what I'm saying? You're not gonna jump in and be like, oh, you wrong. Somebody else say something, so you could be like, man, I ain't doing this for you. You know what I mean? Like I did my obligation. I held my end of this contract. I'm a free agent. They ain't want me back. They ain't want to give me this money. So I'm gonna go where I want to go.
Okay. All right. What can I say about that? All right. Only thing I will say is
Ray left because Doc wanted him to come off the bench. Who was going to start
over him? I'm missing this one because I don't think I'm that far away. Who?
You say Ray did what?
You said Ray left because Doc wanted him to come off the bench.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out who was going to start over Ray.
Who was going to start over him?
Well, no. To my recollection,
going to be Eddie House.
No, to my recollection, that team with Doc Rivers, like they was playing as a unit, right? And there was times where Ray Allen felt like he didn't get the ball enough in certain moments in playoff games that could have took them to another level, right? And him and Doc was having like a beat with that, right? Because the ball was scoring option number 1, Paul Pierce. Scoring option number 2, Kevin Garnett.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Allen was like, all right, fuck it. I already accepted I got to be number 3, but I'm not even getting the ball like I want to. You know what I'm saying?
Get the ball in Miami, so that would have been a dumbass excuse. He was the fourth option.
Ray is not a person that can go out and get his own bucket, right?
But no,
big ball. They had Kendrick Perkins down there, and I know
you said
Kendrick Perkins.
I know you love KP. I know that's your favorite center of all time.
Listen,
but you ever mention him on Bars and Buckets, man?
I said Kendrick Perk, Big Perk,
Big Perk.
Look, but bro, you just said it. You just said it yourself, right? You like, he can't go get his own shot, right? So when he went to Miami, he was in the same situation.
Know what the difference was?
And he slid down a notch.
No. You know why the difference? Because you're right. Schematically, it was the same structure. I'm going to be that third option off the screen or off a pick, or say something like that.
Fourth option, but go ahead.
Arguably,
No,
difference-
because Bosch was getting the ball before him.
the difference was, and y'all, I know y'all don't like to hear this, man, and I know y'all don't like to hear this. The viewers don't like to hear this. LeBron James, any team LeBron goes on, he can go to the Bobcats. People are going to, especially if they like put together a certain squad that complement them. Now, think about this big three. Like, who would you go with?
To be complimented.
You got LeBron, D Wade.
He missed that one.
LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh. Those three. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen. Those are the big three that goes against each other. You take Ray Allen off the Celtics, it's just Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce. But over there in Miami, you still got that same three. You still got Bosh and Wade and LeBron. So Ray Allen's thinking like, oh, fuck that. I can just go over to Miami and win me an easy ring since y'all bullshitting over here and not getting me the ball.
That didn't happen.
Which a lot of vets do. A lot of vets go sign with these teams thinking that you seen it with the Lakers. The Lakers had Karl Malone, Gary Payton.
And
All
Ray
these
came off the
man,
bench
they
in
put together all
Miami,
these
though.
old,
They-
you know, man.
Ray came off the bench in Miami, so that definitely could have been his
And-
problem in Boston.
And that's the bro, to your point, that's the issue. That is the issue because we are now sitting around buying rings per se. Because chemistry is important. It don't matter how many star players you got. If the chemistry ain't there, you're not gonna win. Now, luckily, when Boston when they put the team together, they were successful, right? Miami was successful, quote unquote. They got a rude awakening that first year, right? Because it was like, okay, well, maybe we do need to figure this thing out. Maybe star talent being together just ain't the answer. And I think that's where the league has shifted. Like, if I can get as many star players as I can, then I give myself, I'm pretty much in shot for a ring. You know what I mean? So, and that was, the issue. And yeah, he did probably look at both sides of the equation and say it's younger talent, which means that I have a better opportunity to win more because of the younger talent, right? That's what I would consider more than anything, is that the fact that it was younger talent pieced together for a longer time.
Well, that logic works, but who won the NBA championship last year? The Bucks,
right?
Right.
Yeah.
How many all-stars did the Bucks have that's vets? That was like, oh, I'm gonna go sign with the Bucks.
Nobody.
That's my point.
So,
but think about Milwaukee,
Okay.
and think about Miami.
So they wanted him to take less money so they could sign us.
You know what I mean? So you also got to kind of throw in destination and all of that stuff too when you think about it. But yeah, I mean, I get where I understand where you're going, but you got to kind of throw in some other factors too. But they were, and the reality is they were a team. They were a team. That's why Phoenix had their hot run, and a lot of people was like, yeah, that was 1 year only. That shit ain't gonna continue, and they busting people ass again because they have continuity, they have chemistry, they have people that understand their roles. They got they star power, but they also have those guys who I know what I'm supposed to do, and I'm not gonna I ain't bitching about it. Like, I'm gonna be the best 3D guy, 3-and-D guy I could be. I'm gonna be the best rebound I could be. I know I'm supposed to just run the floor. JaVale McGee, just run rim to rim, bro. Set a screen, run rim to rim. You know your job. Get the rebound, right? It ain't no bitching, and that's what helps teams kind of be successful is when people really just zone in to understand their roles. And I think that's the biggest difference between 80s, 90s and 2000s and above, or 2010s and above. Is people want to play outside of their roles, and they're not ready for that.
Right.
Just be good at what you're good at, and then it'll come.
All right, dunk contest free throws, fellas. Y'all go ahead and y'all handle your business
Man, forget you, man.
and get your shots up in the air, baby.
Man, me and Brody took Cole Anthony, man. And
Y'all both pick Cole Anthony?
did we pick? Oh, who did you
Yeah,
pick?
I
Cole?
had Cole. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
shitty at him.
Yeah, I'm so mad at him, man. But
Now, I do like the whole
hold
thing
on, let's
with
take
the
this shot
Timbs.
first.
That
Let's
shit
take
was
this first.
stupid.
Take this first.
Have you pulled that off with the Timbs like a cold dunk? I ain't never seen no nigga dunking Timbs. I mean, on the NBA, like
I'm
that.
about to say,
And in the streets, yeah.
You go
But
to the damn Croc Center and see that. You go to the Wild,
he
see
could have
that.
pulled it off.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Um,
the dunk contest overall was
the worst for me. It was the worst I've ever seen.
The worst.
It was the worst I've ever seen. And you know what was so bad is it took Cole 10 damn minutes to get the first dunk off, and he didn't even hit it he couldn't get it on the first attempt.
right.
So you did all that time changing your shoes and that was the whole momentum.
Mm-hmm.
From that point on, the contest wasn't even worth watching. Everybody was zoned out because it was just taking too long,
Well, I'll say this, right?
Doo-doo juice.
We have been spoiled. Our era has been spoiled on the dunk contest. The Vince Carters,
still
Blake Griffin.
That was still 21 years ago. And the Blake Griffin dunk contest was kind of whack too. Him jumping over the kid was kind of whack.
Now, Nate Rob, remember when Nate Run when he dunked over Webb?
Yeah,
that was what 16?
That was
no,
decent.
that was 16, was it?
The Zach LaVine, Aaron
joint.
Gordon joint. That was pretty dope. That was dope. That Blake Griffin one was kind of the dunk he won with. I mean, I get he jumped over a car.
It was showmanship.
I get it. Like he jumped over. I say open it up for the professional dunkers, man.
How about
that's what I say.
How about who was the best NBA All-Star dunker as far as the dunk contest? Vince Carter, or we can't just and trust me, I wanted to say Vince.
Vince, that's it. Say Vince. There's nothing to talk about. Vince.
You got to put Jordan in there.
Vince Carter.
Got to put Jordan in there. I look, I get it. You got to put Jordan in there. You got to put this LaVine and Aaron Gordon in there, right? Who was the nigga that blew out a cake or some shit? Like, I mean, I'm talking about creativity.
That was the Dwight Howard.
When you're creative, that makes for a good show. Yeah. Vince Carter was a dog.
True.
I mean, a monster when it comes to the nigga jumped over a 7'10" nigga head and dunked on him. So okay, that's amazing. But creativity, it's a nigga that I don't know. People just did different stuff. Right. So creativity.
I mean, even when who was that? JaVale McGee dunked on with 2 rims.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doing different stuff.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, there's whack ones too. There's a lot of whack. I mean, to me, NBA All-Star Weekend should be every other year. And the year that they don't have that, they should have an NBA draft.
Damn.
Because the draft be whack. The
Gerald Green, I like that.
Fact, Gerald Green one of the dopest.
So here's what here's my belief, right? So again, we're talking about generational shifts.
Yeah.
Right. They're going to have to incentivize the slam dunk contest in order for those real names to get in. If they don't incentivize it, they're not going to participate. They're gonna let all the Juan Toscano Anderson.
Yeah.
They're gonna let all them come in because they like, if you blow your knee out, shit, I got more to lose. So they're not really participating. And a lot of times, I think that's a major mindset shift between this era and the last era. Is like a lot of times when they make decisions, they're really making decisions saying, I don't know if I want to jeopardize, health. So I think if it's incentivized, you get more input, from those star players getting involved.
You know who I think is the most underrated dunker?
Yep, worried about their brands.
Yep.
The most underrated dunker to me is BD, Baron Davis.
Oh, Baron Davis.
Oh
was
yeah,
a
Baron
dog with
Davis was a dog.
it. Baron Davis was a dog with it. But there's another thing. I don't know if anybody caught it, but the NBA All-Star ratings was at an all-time low this past Sunday.
Mm.
Only 5.9 million people watched it, which is down 75%
Damn.
from like the 90s All-Stars games.
Mhm.
Okay. That's terrible.
And then even with that, the way they played the game was in response to what happened Saturday night.
Mm.
They knew the NBA told them, y'all better go out here and hoop, man. Go out here. So Steph put on that show to get something to talk about.
Niggas out of his mind.
Because
Out his mind, bro.
if he didn't save the All-Star game with that, there wouldn't have been nothing to talk about this whole weekend. It's just been how bad the All-Star game, because no one really watches the Rising Stars Friday night, the rookie sophomore game.
Mhm.
Nobody watches that really.
Who's a better? See,
And I
hate
did.
to
I
say
watched
this
the new format.
I hate to say this
I
because
don't know how to
the whole
incentivize
light
it.
skin thing. Who's a better shooter than Steph Curry ever? Who's a better fucking shooter than Steph Curry?
With him holding that record, you can't say there's
Can't say nobody.
better. Can't say there's a better.
Yeah, they ain't.
Ain't nobody better than Steph shooting the ball, man.
No.
I mean, the man shoots from the stands before the game.
Every game.
Every game, every arena, he shoots from the stands.
Now, listen, we be talking about this a lot, and I'm gonna give y'all before we switch to the next segment, I'm gonna do a little impromptu little thing because we when you talk about this, but I want y'all to give me y'all Mount Rushmore in the NBA of all time.
NBA Mount Rushmore.
Mount
Okay.
Rushmore, because
Okay.
this whole 75 thing, and it just threw me for a loop. All right, so what we're gonna do is real quick, All-Star game. I picked Team LeBron. So I won.
You did. You
But my
did.
brothers, they picked Team KD. So
Damn
they
right
gotta
we did.
Definitely.
take them free throws, baby.
Bro. All right, bro. Let's do this shit.
All right.
Yeah. Just so y'all tuning in, just so y'all know, I always win the bets here on bars and buckets.
That's a damn lie.
Listen,
For the most part, I always win. So
you got, if it wasn't for Wardell, Stephen Curry, where's we taking shots right now? He saved Cal squad, not
that mark
the
is
GOAT.
the mark. Look, the mark threw the shot up, turned around, and said, "Did I make it?
Did I make it? It was
Okay,
good.
cool.
It was a good shot.
Come on, man. Who does
He
that?
been
yo?
doing that.
Steph. Steph, the only one to do it, man.
People don't like him though because he light skinned. I don't know what this whole infatuation with this whole light skin, dark skin thing. I don't get it. I don't know why it is like that. But it's all good. Steph Curry is. Which brings me to this. This is impromptu. We ain't gonna spend a lot of time on it. Give me your Mount Rushmore NBA. All right, I'll go first to kick it off. Mount Rushmore is how many people? 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Got to put Air in there. Got to put Michael
Mhm.
Jordan's got to be in Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
To me, of all time. All right.
Mhm.
Now, 2, 3, and 4 is where it gets tricky to most people. Most people who's a basketball fan, it's always tricky as far as who gonna come on this Mount Rushmore? So what I did was I went impact. Michael Jordan, you had the game plan for him because he would destroy you. He would destroy you. Automatically. So with that being said, I put Kobe Bryant on my Mount Rushmore. All right.
Okay, I like that.
So I got Mike. I got Kobe. All right. The third one is another person that people think like, okay, and that's just a suspect, but I'm talking about impact on the game. You never know what you'll get from this person, man. And his size alone was you never know. And that's Irvin Magic Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got Mike, I got Kobe, and I got Magic Johnson. The fourth person that y'all not gonna like. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not a huge fan of him at all. I just, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But LeBron James is on my Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
So Kobe, Mike, LeBron, and Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Who's your
I I could dig that. I mean,
Look at going.
I get where you're going with that, and this is this is what we do here, Bars and Buckets, right? This is definitely impromptu. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even really put this on our agenda, but shit, fuck it, whatever. I got Mike.
Okay.
I got MJ. I got Kareem. I got Magic, and I got Bill Russell.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I like that one. Let's see. The way I think about a Mount Rushmore is like kind of telling the story of the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Duncan. Okay, he said Tim Duncan. Okay, cool.
Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Allen Iverson. Impact. He changed the game. He made it where you know everybody had to go get a handle after that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put Kobe because you could tell a story with just Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell a story of the NBA with Michael Jordan. So Mike, AI,
Shaq. He said Shaq. Okay.
let's see. For my third person,
Switching it up a bit here. Okay.
I think I'm gonna go Larry Bird.
Wow.
Larry Bird.
Larry Magic, huh?
And then the last one.
Okay, y'all going
I'm
deep.
gonna have to go Kareem.
So you had MJ, AI, Kareem, and Larry Bird.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's just off the top. I mean, if I had had time, I would have really probably stayed up all night trying to figure it out.
So, real quick, Larry Bird. Larry Bird is
Larry Legend. French
Larry Bird
Indiana.
is just asking. You know, this is my opinion from you guys and the brothers that's listening.
Mm-hmm.
You got to start a team. You picking Larry Bird or Kevin Durant?
According to Kevin Durant, Larry Bird is his favorite player. Of course, he has more tools than Larry. He's better ball handler than Larry, but at the time, people, even Larry size, wasn't handling the ball like that.
Mm-hmm.
But Larry was a dog. Passing the ball, he could shoot. He went to the rim. He played defense. He wasn't scary at all. He went at you. I mean, KD is my favorite player right now. Like he's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all already know this.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would have to go with. I mean, who he built his game off of, Larry Bird, man.
Larry Bird over Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that's who he built his game. He said it himself.
Okay.
Yeah,
what about you, AD?
If we saying fresh out, like draft, who I'm drafting, like this is the person, it's gonna be Larry.
Yeah,
it's gonna be Larry.
Larry Bird hit the league and took off.
You know what? Here's the crazy thing, bro. And I'm saying this, and I'm laughing as I say this, but Larry doesn't get. To me, I feel like people don't really understand how good he was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got this white boy who shooting buckets on a farm rim. Then he go to school, but he had game. Like he was able to impact the game in a lot of ways. He wasn't a one-dimensional player. It's where I'm going with that.
Right.
Okay. So can we do a sound bite? Because I like to do sound bites for receipt purposes. Can we go on air live? Can you guys on a live air say right now that overall Larry Bird is a better player than Kevin Durant? Just so we can have receipts for this stuff. Larry Bird is a better player, NBA player than Kevin Durant. Yes or no?
It's a better NBA player than Kevin Durant.
Yeah. I mean, that's my favorite player.
I just like these for these because when I pull up these debates later
Mhm.
and I take these polls, I like taking polls. I just want to have a receipt to come back. So to hear y'all say on air, yeah, Kevin Durant is a better player than overall than Larry Bird. Just wanna make sure.
I can't give you that one.
That's not that certainly that's not what I said.
Okay, what you got? Who's a
What
better player?
because I was very specific with what I said. I said if we're talking about a team and
Mhm.
we're talking about I have to decide, right? I have to decide fresh out who I'm drafting. I know what I'm getting right away. I'm going
Hey,
Larry
what
Bird.
are the comments, man? Where y'all at with this? Where y'all? If you had
Larry is better. Chips don't lie.
Okay.
Okay. That's one person that said that Larry Bird is a better player, NBA player than Kevin Durant. I just want to hear y'all yes or no. AD, do you think Larry Bird is a better player, NBA player than Kevin Durant?
Resume at this point, Larry Bird is better than Durant.
All right.
Resume at this point, Larry Bird is better than Durant.
But when you say resume,
and when I say resume, I'm not talking about just championships.
I'm saying in general, as an NBA body, as a hooper.
But that's hard to say because Durant is still playing. So we're just talking about resume in terms of right now, right? We're talking about as of right now, like if we just stop right now and just
prime.
say,
okay, let's do it like
right?
this. Let's do prime. Okay, we ain't got to do. Let's in their prime, both in their prime. Larry Bird, Kevin Durant, both in their prime. Who's a better player? That's a better question. That's probably what I should have said.
Durant in his prime right now.
Yeah, he in his prime now. But I'm saying
both in their prime. They both is in their prime. Who's the better player?
Bird got like I was watching who it was Draymond Green.
I love this type of discussion.
And Gary Payton was telling him about Larry Bird.
He would cook Bird. Okay.
He was telling
all right.
He was telling Draymond about Bird. He was like, yo, Bird was so dope. He's like, Bird, he's like, I forgot who on the Sonics ass he was busting, but he told him everything he was gonna do and when he was gonna pull up and then would go do it and still drop 40. And Gary Payton was like, I know I talk shit, but Bird talked a lot of shit and he backed it up. He backed it up, man. He was telling him, I'm gonna take 2 dribbles to the left, pull up. Be ready. You can beat me to this spot. I'm gonna go do it. And was doing it, bro. And he had a quick jumper back then. Once he caught it, it was gone. Larry Bird was a dog, man.
So
and I agree with this statement too.
Yeah.
I agree with this statement too.
Yeah. I'm saying because I'm trying to make a solid point here as far as how we are placing our views on these players as far as body of work, as far as talent, as far as heart and all this stuff. Go get it. Go give me a bucket. That mama mentality, all this stuff, right? We're building this up. So Kevin Durant is 6'9", 6'10"? I don't know.
Shit, down to 7 feet. Shit.
Around there. Yeah. Larry Bird is around there, whatever. Both have
6'9", yeah.
In their primes, both of them are 25 years old. Both of them 25 years old.
Mm-hmm.
One of the young brothers said that Durant will cook Larry Bird, right? You think that Larry Bird and Kevin Durant, as far as matchups, that Kevin Durant is a better player?
One-on-one, no.
Okay.
One-on-one, Durant's going to win.
Okay. Yeah, one-on-one.
Yeah, one-on-one, Durant's going to win. Where I put him above KD is mentality.
Okay.
It's toughness.
Only play 1 year, Bird played 3.
You know what I'm saying? That those two factors, but one-on-one, yeah. One-on-one, he gonna get cooked. But then again,
he's definitely gonna get cooked. I mean,
Corn, could you I know you're good with this. Could you do like a quick stat check as far as career points and overall percentages between the two real quick? Because I think that it's important when we do, because we did it already with the shooting guards, right? We kind of plate, how we view our, shooting guards as far as ranking, and this is not just our opinions, who we not, whatever.
Right.
when we're talking about small forwards, the greatest small forward of all time, would you guys say it's either Kevin Durant or Larry Bird? I know it's a loaded question, right?
Are you? So are you saying that your beloved king isn't? That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm. Now you see where I'm going here. You see what I'm saying? Talking about small forwards. Everybody, if we took a poll right now, everybody would say that as far as the greatest shooting guard of all time is Michael Jordan. It's F.
Now, if we look at Larry Bird and Kevin Durant per game, see, Larry Bird only played 12 years. And let's see, KD is on year 14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Larry Bird played 870 games. Kevin Durant 917 games.
Okay.
Minutes per game. Larry Bird played 38. KD 36. Field goal percentage. That's exactly, well, it's not exactly the same. It's 49.6 and 49.5, pretty much the same.
Which isn't bad.
Kevin Durant shoots the 3-point percent better, 38% to 37%.
Okay.
He has a better 2-point percentage, 50% to 53%.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're even at free throws. Larry is a better rebounder. He averaged 10 rebounds for his career. Durant 7.
Wow.
Assist wise, Larry Bird had 6 assists. Durant 4. Larry Bird 1.7 steals per game. Durant 1. Blocks per game. They were about even. 1.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Turnovers 3 per game. They're exactly 3 per game.
Even. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So what it looks like is that
points,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Points. Larry Bird is 24 points per game. Durant is 27.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what it looks like is that from those numbers alone, and just from us talking about the difference between the two, it looks like Kevin Durant body of work as far as those time frames. Now you did say Larry Bird only played 12 years and KD is still playing, so it's a little altered.
Mm-hmm.
But if you had to take a bet or take a poll, Kevin Durant would edge Larry Bird, right? Okay. And as far as those goes. So that's what I'm asking. Is Kevin Durant the best small forward to ever play the game? And he's not in nobody's Mount Rushmore. That's what I'm wrapping it all back.
Right. Correct.
Is he that's small forward?
I think that potentially, depending on how, potentially depending on the rest of his career, and what outcomes come from that, right? Because we know he already got the scoring championships and all that stuff, right? But now what I'm looking at from him for him is I'm really looking at his leadership. Like I'm really looking at his ability to pull a team through with him being really, really, really the top gun.
Are we gonna get that from him in Brooklyn?
Right. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not quite sure yet. I mean, so if I'm talking today in terms of all time, I'm not putting him there today.
Oh, that's a good point. This last person just made. Okay.
Yeah. Nobody care about him playing with his son, man.
And that, you know what I'm saying? It wraps back around. It wraps back around to the Mount Rushmore, right? Because some people had LeBron. I had LeBron in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, but some people would say that LeBron isn't the best small forward to ever play. You know what I'm saying? Which I asked y'all, and I don't think y'all would say that LeBron is the best small forward to ever play.
Bird beat Magic, and then the next year Magic could beat Bird. It didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
And see what Bird got 3, Magic got 5.
Yeah. Here's what, and to your point, bro. Here's where Bron has had the luxury, and I've labeled him this because it's true.
Mm-hmm.
he is the ultimate in terms of superstar. He is the ultimate Iron Man, right? He has not really, until maybe recently with all these ankles and all that stuff, but since he's come in, he's had the ability to, because of what he's asked to do, to really pass stats. And with him being healthy, he's had the ability to impact all of those areas because of what he's asked to do. And I have this conversation because I always say, if people asked MJ to do what they asked Bron to do, which they have for about, I don't remember how many games it was when he had to play point guard and he was averaging a triple-double.
Yeah, it's not
so he can do it. That just wasn't his role. His role was to kill your ass.
And let's not forget. Oh, I forgot.
Right, his role was give me the ball and get out my way. I'm about to kill your ass.
Let's not forget Mike played all 82 games when he was 40 years old. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, bro. Good point. But no, seriously though, bro. So my point is he's the prime example of longevity, right? In terms of his health and being able to play at a high level. So that has really helped his cause because he hasn't really had to endure some of the injuries and setbacks that others have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Huh? I'm with it.
I mean, other than Mike breaking his foot, he was pretty durable.
Yeah, he was. Okay. Then the 2 years he took off to play baseball.
Yeah, then he came back.
Busting ass. But yeah. Except for when he got the damn ball stolen by Nick Anderson ass. That shit pissed me off still.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But he was only back for like 2 weeks before that happened.
Yeah.
So y'all got LeBron as the best small forward to ever play the game?
I mean,
I know it's hard to admit, bro. I trust me.
Look, I mean, by the time
it's hard to kind of.
By the time he finishes, when he finishes, because right now our debate right now is really Larry versus KD.
Yeah. Bronny James is going to be better. I'm going.
Our debate right now is Larry versus KD, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we're talking about jumping, right, when it's all said and done, I do think that he will be there.
Okay. All right. That's big. Okay.
And you know me, I'm not a LeBron. I'm not a Bron hater, right? Because people get confused with like, oh, you just hate him. No, he's just not my forte. Like when I talk about players that I prefer killers with a killer mentality that are not weak-minded.
I'm looking up how many games Kobe Bryant played as small forward.
Damn.
All right, the 66 games count as a small forward.
I don't know. 66 might count, man.
He played 66 games.
That might count for something, man.
No, here we go. This is about to get corn right here. This is about to get corn right real good. LeBron James and Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen, hands down.
I knew it.
My favorite player. I'm never wavering.
See, that's preference, right?
That's my favorite player of all time.
I knew it.
Scottie Pippen.
That's preference.
No,
and it's nothing wrong with that though.
Not going.
When you think about it, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Even though I don't agree with him, being whack with Mike right now, but my favorite player.
Scottie Pippen is a better small forward than LeBron James. Say it on air.
What was Mike's assist average, by the way? Just because this came up, what was his assist average?
Who, Mike's?
Yeah.
You got to ask the stat man about that.
Because when I think about guns, I think about Harden. That's a gun. The system wasn't made for Mike to be a gun. Because Mike had to play within the system.
All right. Let me get to career.
I feel like Mike.
He averaged 5 assists.
Yeah, can't be a gun. You got 5 assists, can't be a gun.
Yeah, I'm about to say Mike don't feel like a gun. He didn't feel like a gun type of player to me.
I mean, Mike definitely.
Motherfuckers know to get. They knew to get Mike the ball.
Yeah, give Mike the ball, get out the way. But that wasn't Mike's fault.
Yeah.
That was we know what to do. That's like if you give me the ball, you say, "Hey, bro, like we know we know you got a flamethrower. Just let that bitch ride." You think I'm not gonna let it ride?
Right.
And if I had to give the ball to
Triangle was the system, not Mike. But go ahead.
Spot up Steve Kerr in the corner or Mike ready to fade away, which in his final year he hit
He
82% of his free throws,
Right.
fadeaways. I just like to add that.
Thank you.
He hit 82% of his fadeaways in a Washington Wizards uniform.
Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna go with Mike with the fadeaway.
You said what? You said the brother said Mike was the system, and you said the triangle was the system.
Correct.
The triangle is
Now-
the system. The triangle is the system.
That's debatable because the triangle.
Scotty.
What's the triangle isolation ball?
That's a great question.
It wasn't.
That's a great question.
It wasn't.
Right. But when Phil Jackson used the triangle with the Lakers was with Kobe Bryant now, was it the same effect that he had with the Bulls with the triangle?
It's done.
Damn.
That triangle offense.
Yes, that is true. Tex Winters. That is true.
It depends on
Yes, the architect.
personnel.
Architect of the triangle, Tex Winters.
Yes,
that is true.
Tex
Thank
Winters.
you.
Let's give
But
credit where credit's due.
I guess where I'm going with this, bro, is when I think about the triangle, versus, like, even if the impact was a little bit different from the time he was with the Bulls or the times with the Lakers, when I think about the triangle versus ISO ball, there's a clear difference because there's movement. Like, you have to do certain things within a system. ISO ball is give you the ball and I'm gonna clear the area of the floor.
Mm-hmm.
That's what James Harden likes. James wants
James
ISO
Harden
move back
thing,
there. Everyone move.
So look, guys, I want to do something, man. I want to switch gears a bit because this is on my heart to talk about, man. I've been doing my little research on it over the weekend and
Let's do it.
watching little clips and stuff about it. You know, I want to talk about this Juwan Howard thing, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, shout out to Juwan Howard, man. You know, we still in Black History Month, man.
Yeah, I feel like
the first black man to ever smack a white man and still keep his job, man.
what
Juwan Howard's the man, bro.
hilarious.
95th?
With the power of the
I'm
ancestors'
talking about
eyes.
got him good. Think about how that played, though, guys. Like, and everybody that's 20 man.
Yeah.
Be sure you comment on this, chime in.
You can't take a Chicago to nowhere.
Juwan Howard, and I listened to what Jalen Rose. I listened to what Jalen Rose had to say about it. You know what I'm saying? But Jalen Rose, you know, is like this. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
Oh yeah, of course. You know,
when you in that predicament, right? Your team is getting beat. They're getting beat. Game's over. And the other team calls a timeout. Of course, as a coach, you're upset with that. You know, okay, cool. So, game's over. Everybody's shaking hands. The coach and Juwan Howard walk past each other. Juwan is like, yeah, okay, whatever. You know, coach is physically trying to say, no, let me talk to you and tell you why I did this. Right. So I think it was a thing of escalation. Juwan Howard was mad about the timeout. Dude was trying to counter that by like, let me explain. Put his hands on him. Juwan Howard was like, no, don't put your hands on me. So if you guys know, in any fight, any argument, there's escalations. There's escalations, right? Only thing that I would say that Juwan Howard did wrong is you are a leader to these teenagers. You see what I'm saying? So they following your lead. Oh, coach swinging, fuck it, we about to swing. You know what I'm saying? Coach doing that, we riding with coach. So I get it as you know, a black man and stuff like that. You know, I get the frustration. But when, as far as the leadership role, as far as the role model role, you see what I'm saying? I think that put a bad taste on what he did ultimately. And I think that's why he got the suspension instead of the firing, because those kids look up to him and they follow his lead. Yeah. Now, I'm sure soon as Juwan threw that swing, all the kids like, oh fuck it, it's up there then. What up? You know, so they following his lead. I think the only thing he did wrong was physically lag. You know, that once that hand went in the air, oh, it's like it's GD, nigga. Like it's
Right.
You know? So that's the only thing I would say about that. It's just how you do certain things.
Yeah, and I would agree, and you know that's one of those heat of the moment situations. And you know my thing was, and I always say this, but it's like, you know, and that type of situation, if a guy's trying to walk by you, just let him go. Don't try to hold him, right? Because that's really what escalated the whole thing. Like I'm gonna remember that and keep, you know, and let me just keep walking, because had he just let him keep walking, I don't think we would have ever even gotten to the point where there would have been a potential slap or swing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, you know, both sides of the equation, again, you know, I'm with you and how we have to really, you know, it's the same way for me, and bro is in education too, but for me to be a principal, right? The African-American principal, I don't have that luxury and opportunity to make certain mistakes that a white man can make.
So,
you know what I mean? I don't have that luxury. So I have to be very conscious about how I move, what I say, what I do, because any little thing can be scrutinized, and it's fucked up, but that's the way the world is, right? So you have to move in that manner. And even though, you know, Juwan had his NBA career, and, you know, everybody know who he is, you're still a black man, bro. People go hold you to a whole different accountability level than everybody else. So because you notice, ain't nobody say, well, maybe coach should have just let him walk. Nobody said coach should just, you know, maybe coach shouldn't have put his hands on him and just let him keep walking. It was about his reaction.
Yep. There it is. I mean, that's pretty much what I was gonna say. Given that him being a black man, we don't get too many of these opportunities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Him being a part of the Fab Five, coaching at the University of Michigan, is something that nobody would have thought would have ever happened. He is a role model to them kids, and he should always conduct himself in that manner. Now, when that coach, now granted, you mad, you just lost the game, you're pissed off, you're a bunch of things. Now, when this coach grabs you to talk and was, hey, Juwan, I want to talk about what I did this because, listen, man,
right.
Let's talk after the press conference.
Right.
Because the white coach, he was wrong for grabbing him. He was wrong for stopping him. He was wrong for all of that. But Juwan had to, when they say protect your own peace, hey, man, listen, I don't want to talk now. I can have my people reach out to your people, and we can talk about this another day. We don't get to act. We don't get to be emotional.
Yeah,
black men lose in this country when we start acting emotional.
Yeah.
Show me an emotional black guy that's championed. Because when black guys do it, it's I can't do that. But when a white guy gets emotional, it's passion.
Yep.
It's passion.
Yeah.
Black coach would have never got to do what like Bobby Knight got to do.
Yep.
Throw chairs and grab players.
Yeah.
They would have hung.
We aren't allowed to do that because of our skin, and I think about it because both of you guys are in y'all in leadership roles at y'all school. Like y'all kids look up to y'all to the point where if Mr. Dury and Mr. Shelby swung on somebody, oh shit, what up, Nick? You know they going hard. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely get fired.
definitely get fired. No questions asked.
See what I'm saying? So you see the difference? You see what I'm saying? Like the impact, and I think that's the biggest reason why they didn't fight, because they was having talks about firing him. When I'm glad that they didn't.
And I had a conversation on Facebook. I was happy to see he didn't get fired because I was like, man, hopefully you don't fire him, man.
Right.
Because I went to that Chicago. I'm like, we don't see a lot of people from the crib doing well. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, so I wanted to see him just because he's from the crib. But then a few conversations I had on Facebook, there's a few people like, yo, they might fire him still.
I think they may keep him.
Yeah,
I think they like one person in particular said they still may fire him. after the tournament.
Yeah.
It was like there's no way. They felt that no way he'll be on the sidelines next school year. It's like after this tournament over, then they gonna fire him. I was like, I hope not. I hope not, and they was like, this is second time. This is second time getting physical with somebody. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Yeah.
So hopefully, man, they have, they chop it up with him, man. Hopefully they bring him in NCAA headquarters or something, man, and talk to him or something,
Right,
man, and
right.
don't fire him, man. I would hate to see him get fired, man.
Yeah.
But no, we can't. We don't get the opportunities to act the same way. And hopefully,
this puts me in the mindset of. So when I thought about this, I thought about black coaches, black head coaches in a prominent role as far as national television. I watched I Am Athlete with Brian Flores on that the other day. I don't know if y'all caught it. Y'all bros, y'all need to go watch it. Watch the Brian Flores interview on I Am Athlete with Brandon Marshall and Chad Ochocinco.
Chad Ochocinco, yeah.
Bro, that was a great interview. Brian Flores said that, when you get fired from an NFL team, an NBA team, or NCAA to like any type of team as a head coach, you sign what is called a separation agreement, meaning that, okay, we're going to fire you, but if you sign this separation agreement, you still get the money that's owed to you on your contract. You got 2 years left, yeah. You got a million, whatever amount of money, yeah, you still get your money, but you cannot sue us for discrimination, right? That is what a separation agreement is called,
right?
An NDA, things like that,
right.
David Culley, he was the Texans head coach, black guy, got fired last year. Signed this separation agreement, right? Mark Jackson, believe it or not, Golden State Warriors, he got fired, signed a separation agreement, right? Brian Flores highlighted the fact that the reason why more black head coaches don't file lawsuits or they don't come out in public and say, I was treated wrongly and I was fired because I'm black. I took this team to the playoffs. I did this for this team. I built the chemistry with this great. I did all this. But the reason they don't go publicly and say this, because they signed that separation agreement from these Caucasian owners or, stuff like that. Brian Flores said, I didn't sign mine. And that's why I'm standing up for it right now. So when I think of Juwan Howard, if they would have fired him, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have signed that separation agreement.
I mean, see, Juwan Howard, he probably wouldn't have, because Juwan Howard paid. Now remember, Juwan Howard was one of the first players that got that 127 when they started handing them out, 120s, 140s. He was one of the first players to get that. Him, Kevin Garnett, those types, Chris Webber. So he paid. So he probably wouldn't have. I can see that, the separation agreement that, hey, keep it quiet, we'll pay you. And most of us that are in those positions, we don't see that type of money. All we worried about is taking care of our family anyway.
And that's a great point, bro. That's why I think that a lot of black coaches don't think of it long term. Oh, look, I got a 4-year contract. You fire me after a year, 2 years. I still need that $20 million or $10 million that was promised. So I'm going to sign this agreement. Hugh Jackson, another black coach for the Browns, was fucking fired, right? He had to sign that because I'm going to still get my money.
Right,
whatever. What Brian Flores did was it's bigger than sports. And he was trying to bring awareness to all these black coaches out here. Like, look, man, if you get a coaching gig as a black person, you get fired, don't sign that shit, man. You got to, at some point, you got to stand up and say, this is wrong, how y'all doing me.
Yeah. I mean, you got to say it, but I think and as a man, you get caught up in taking care of your family.
I get it.
I got to, especially when you got accustomed to a certain lifestyle, these guys, they seeing M's. They seeing millions. So they didn't went out and bought that big crib. They didn't went out and got, their mama a crib. And, you know what I'm saying? They did put their kids in the best school. So they like, man, I'm going to sign this. I need this bread to just guarantee me a check, because I ain't trying to go back to the hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to go back to the hood. And the likelihood of a person like Juwan Howard or any of these other coaches getting hired again is slim. Like Brian Flores, that's a blessing. But at the end of the day, when you really look at it, a black coach looked out for him.
Yeah.
The only black coach in the NFL, head coach in the NFL,
Mm-hmm.
looked out for him and put him on his staff.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if Juwan Howard, God forbid he get fired from Michigan, man, he's done in college. No one's really gonna hire him unless he go to an NAIA type school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That could use his name as publicity and recruitment and all that. But he ain't gonna get no Big Ten. He ain't gonna be in none of that no more.
Mhm.
And I mean, I'm sure he got NBA contacts where he could probably slide back to the NBA and what I'm saying, be the assistant coach because he got
Right.
below the radar for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But the likelihood of somebody getting hired again is slim. So they take the bread. They take it. But I mean, if you think about it, Kaepernick, he took that bread because he knew. I spoke out. I spoke out
Mhm.
against the NFL. No one's going to make me a quarterback on their team because even the moment they sign me, all this is what's going to be talked about at the press conference when they announce my name.
Yeah.
So no one even wants that around their team. So he took the bread, the undisclosed money, and you don't even. When's the last time you even seen Colin Kaepernick?
I
You
agree.
don't even see. And Nike gave him a bag too with it. On top of that,
Mm-hmm.
Colin Kaepernick probably don't even live in this country no more, man. He probably, dude is somewhere else right now, under the sun, having fun, because he know it's over in the NFL. No one even mentioned Buddy trying to get a job no more.
I agree.
I like that, bro. I like that.
So I think that highlighting the differences, in that, because that plays a factor. If Coach K would have did the same shit that Juwan Howard have did, you see what I'm saying? Like it's like you have to view it. You have to view it through that lens. I mean, it's fucked up that we have to say that, but you have to view it through that lens. And like I said, I'm glad he didn't get fired, but I guarantee they got their eye on him now. If Juwan Howard is spotted at a strip club, that motherfucker getting fired the next day.
Facts.
So they keeping it. I'm telling you, it's an ongoing cycle that I'm telling y'all, man. If y'all get a chance, go watch that I Am Athlete, man.
For sure.
Brian Floyd, like that. And he was even talking about, and we're gonna switch gears in a minute before we sign off. But in that interview, he was talking about how the Miami Dolphins wanted him to tank. They was like, we're gonna give you money to tank because
$100,000 per game.
we want Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is who we want. We will settle for Tua, but we want you to tank. And at the last game of the 2018-2019 season, it was the Dolphins versus the Bengals. The loser get the number 1 pick. Flores said they sat him down and said, "Look, you losing this game. We want Joe Burrow. You got to lose this game." And Flores was like, "Look, man, that's disrespectful to the game for me. I don't believe in that." Right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was in the Miami organization was all on the same page. Tank. We want to get Joe Burrow. Flores didn't believe it, and he played his guys hard, and they won that game. And then when it happened, they ended up getting Tua instead of Burrow. So I'm saying these things are highlighted a lot, and it's in the lawsuit. But why do you think they even have this type of separation agreement in the first place?
Because they dirty.
I mean, look, you sign this, you're gonna still get your money, okay?
Yeah.
But you can't sue us for discrimination.
Yeah, they dirty out the gate, man. Everything is a cover my ass.
Right.
And this is me covering myself because I know I'm wrong.
Right. And
you know what I'm saying?
I'm paying you, we'll just say what average, what they make? 10, 20 million?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
So if I'm gonna give you 10 million or 20 million for the next 2 years, all right? instead of you coming for 200 million of my money. It's a drop in the bucket at that point.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the gate at 3 games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the gate at 3 games. The next 3 home games, we just give them the money, 20 million.
Right. Yeah, here you go.
Give them all the
There you go.
beer money, all that, 20
Yeah.
million,
Yeah.
all the jersey sales for that weekend, instead of 200, 300 million. You know what I'm saying? So if I got to give you that, okay, cool, no problem. And I don't get the bad press and all that other stuff that they care about. So, I mean, hey, I'm glad, like I say, Brian Flores stuck to his guns. He ain't switch up like
Mhm.
some of these other guys, Hugh Jackson, and start backpedaling,
Right.
And his lawsuit is still going.
Yeah.
He's still getting a check in the NFL.
Still getting a check from the NFL team. And
And
that's what makes me think, like, asking y'all real quick before we switch gears. If that was y'all, if you was an NFL coach and you was approached, and I mean, mind you, who gives a fuck what people say? If you say I would do it, then that's your decision.
Mhm.
Would you take that agreement? Because they labeled him as not being a team player, ownership, management. Oh, Brian Flores is not a team manager, and he's not a team player. We all in agreement that we're gonna. Joe Burrow is a generational talent. We want him.
that's
on
not
the same
even
page, right?
ethical, though.
You're gonna lose this
Yeah.
game, right?
Yeah.
So would you guys, if you was in that position, would you do the same thing? Would you be like, no, fuck that $100,000? I'm gonna win this game.
No.
Yeah.
The reason being, for one, every time just the era we grew up in, anytime you hit the court, the field, anything, you're supposed to compete.
Yep.
You're supposed to try to win. Because we came from school with Michael Jordan, where you're supposed to try to win. Emmitt Smith, all them, they went out there to win.
Mhm.
They ain't go out there just like, where we gonna go through the motions, play around. No.
Right.
We from the generation of Wayne Gretzky. Go out there to win, man. So he's around our age. He went out there to win. What I look like? I'm about to tell a group of grown men, hey, we gonna tank so we can get this other dude.
Right.
How does that make the quarterback that's out there now feel?
Yeah.
Like he ain't good enough. How does that make anybody else on the team feel that we're gonna tell you not to compete so we can get this other dude who may not even pan out.
Right.
And at the same time, with them NFL contracts, they got other incentives. So we're gonna tell you not to catch the ball and miss out on that extra $1 million.
Mhm.
We'll tell you not to go get that tackle.
Right.
So how many other people is that affecting to go get Joe Burrow, who might not have panned out at that time?
Mhm. Yeah, you definitely set a bad precedence for what you're trying to do, right? As a leader, your decisions determine how people look at you.
Yeah.
So if I'm a leader of a team and I'm telling you that, hey, I just need y'all to go out here and lose this game. Like, yeah, don't play your best. Like, it's okay. It's okay to lose, right? You're creating a culture of losers. You're creating a culture of, I don't believe in you, coach, because you don't believe in me, because you're telling me to go lose. Not only that, but as athletes, we know, all of us, you know what I'm saying? As athletes, we know that when you do stuff like that, that increases your chance of injury.
Mm-hmm.
If you play half-ass and you out there on that football field, there's a likely chance that you're going to get hurt because you're not prepared for the physicality of what football is, with you not giving,
100%.
bringing it 100%.
Mm-hmm.
You get injured 100%, cool. That shit happens, right? But the likelihood of you getting injured if you bullshit around is really high, especially in that sport. So I'm with with bro, I'm with you. Like from an ethical standpoint, I can't do it.
No,
like my character is gonna come above money.
Yep,
that's big, which is important, man. So I want to highlight that and talk about that, man, because you never know who watch these shows, and it brings awareness to it. Because that shit happens a lot, man. You get in these positions where I'm gonna take care of my family, or I'm gonna follow my you get caught and you get stuck sometimes, and I know, like I said, he took a big gamble. And Juwan Howard just reminds me of a man from the crib. You know, like come on, man. We done stole off niggas for less. You know what I'm saying?
Right, straight up.
So
Straight
like,
up.
it's like, so his morals is like, man, look, do you know who the fuck I'm from, nigga? I'm from
Right.
War. Nigga, you know,
Right.
like this
Right.
is what he believes in.
Mhm.
But he's in front of these national lights, national TV. He got these kids that's looking up to him and everything like that. So I'm sure, and he did make a public formal apology, but I was throwing the back of his eye. He was like, man, this motherfucker put his hands on me, Joe. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Straight up.
I can't go back home.
I can't go back home with
ask
this.
me, you let that man grab you?
Facts.
He was like,
Facts.
man, Joe, I had to slap that nigga.
Right.
Like, man, Joe,
I had to go ahead and take this suspension.
Yeah. So I think he'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't lose his job, but I'm telling you, man, they got him on that microscope now. I'm telling you, that
yeah.
he can't go to titty bar nowhere in America. He's gonna get fired the next day.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's over with.
Yeah.
So look, we gonna switch into one more thing before we sign off, man. And this is something that I'm proud of personally. All right, everybody that's still tuning in, wherever you listening at, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share all these episodes, especially this topic here.
That's so.
Because on the last episode of Bars and Buckets, there was a small little debate that my good brothers highlighted. You know, and of course, me, you know, I'm Reggie, I'm Big Reg. I want to make sure I always get the pulse of the nation and take polls on our debates, because a lot of people aren't able to catch our live shows. They come back and tune into it. We had a debate last week. Who is a better rapper, better bars and things like that between Fabulous and J. Cole? Now, I just want to update everybody. According to the poll dates as of 8:45, which is 5 minutes ago, the polls are J. Cole 24, Fabulous 13. Now, that is the poll from my post and Cornell's post. AD didn't make a post because he know that J. Cole was.
I ain't make a post. I ain't need to.
So he didn't make his. But
all right,
the poll was Cole was 24. It was actually something. I just want to read. If you guys still, I just want to read a couple of comments.
Read a couple of them
that our people were saying about this debate, because this was a pretty popular debate that I would think that people were saying.
They went with the popular choice.
One person said, "Are you serious? It's not even a debate."
Right.
Hold on. Let's ask the same question you asked last week.
Okay.
That person, a heterosexual male. What you asked me last week. What you asked me last week.
Oh shit.
I'm just throwing it back. Matter of fact, is this a person? Let's forget that. Is this a person that actually listen to hip hop?
Well, we don't. Okay, there's no way we can tell.
People don't even actually listen to hip hop.
I would be curious. You know, you should be like, oh, that's your. I would say, oh, by the way, can you give me your top 5 hip hop artists of all time?
Well, see, now we going into all logistics. The question was Fab or Cole.
I would just want to know. I would just want to know, because that would be the telling story of who
One
they
person
picked.
said, "Is this a serious question, J. Cole?" Another person said, "Is this really the topic y'all had? Y'all need better topics because it's J. Cole." I mean, and this is not a knock against Fab. Look, I fuck with Fabulous. I think Fabulous is a great rapper. You know, he's definitely a legend. And I don't want to discredit anything that he's done or anything like that. I just want to make sure I highlight. I mean, one person that said something that's kind of funny. He said Cole wins because he was way more versatile than Fabulous. Fabulous has a method every time he raps, but Fab bars is way over people's heads. So I give it to Cole. Nobody's hating on Fabulous. Nobody's hating on Fab. I just want y'all to understand that. Nobody's hating on Fab. It's just that bars, bro.
He said the bars are over. The bars are over people's heads. So I'm going J. Cole.
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
That's what he said. That's what he said. The bars over. All right. Look.
It's okay.
We
I mean,
don't-
don't it's
no,
okay that
no.
I mean, don't
If
feel
we
no
are
way.
going to go, if we are going to go,
Oh
rap,
shit!
bars, all of this.
I need some fucking food.
Fab is better. All right, these the same people. If you got them and ask them who's a better rapper, J. Cole or Jadakiss, they probably would still say J. Cole. And we all know Jadakiss is a million times better rapper than J. Cole. That's what I'm saying. These people don't listen to rap music. These the WGCI 92.3 listeners. Come on, man. These people don't listen to rap.
Hot 95.
They couldn't even tell you the last Fab mixtape. They couldn't tell you none of that. They can't tell you none of that. These the same people that probably tell you Drake better than J. Cole.
Now you got me there. You got me with the Jadakiss one because Jadakiss
he's a better
is
rapper, bro.
That's there. That's more even to me. Jadakiss and J. Cole. That's an even.
It's not even.
That's an even.
That's even worse.
Even what?
That's even worse.
Even what?
Because Jada Cole,
but he's not. You said he's a million times. He's not a million
around
times.
Fabulous.
But
He will wrap circles around Fabulous.
It ain't here.
That ain't even.
He's
that
not. Jadakiss is a top 5 rapper.
Top 5 dead or alive. He's been saying it himself.
Jadakiss is a top 5 rapper, and J. Cole is not a top 5 rapper. Okay, I'm on there saying that. Okay,
Thank you. Okay.
Jadakiss is a top 5, and
All
J.
right.
Cole is not a top 5. Okay,
Okay.
I'll give you that. All right, but to say that he would run circles around J. Cole is a little disrespectful. It's a little disrespectful. Jadakiss saying that he'll run circles around Cole is a little disrespectful.
I'm about to log off.
I'm just saying,
bro.
It's
people just start giving Jadakiss his credit.
No, he deserves his
destroyed
flowers.
Dipset in that verses.
He
That's what
deserves his
people
flowers.
start giving
He
him.
top 5.
He's been killing it.
He top 5.
He's been killing. Y'all better go get a.
Give me the 4. Give me the 4 other rappers that's better than J. Kiss.
I mean, you would have to go Big, Pac, in
Jay.
that lane. Jay, you would have to go in Nas. You have to go in that lane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Factual.
I
Right.
mean, even Eminem said there's Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie.
Yeah. No, I agree. My top 5 is Hove, in no order. Hove, Biggie, Pac, Nas, and Kiss. All right. Now,
What?
that's my top 5. Hove.
The people, I can't believe. these
Not
people
no
are really
specific
trying to
order.
say J. Cole is a better rapper than Fabulous.
Because
We-
he is.
Yo,
we
whoever
know
out
why.
there-
He
whoever out there-
is
know
a better
why.
rapper.
Whoever
We know
Fabulous
why.
ain't no
Give me
Fabulous ain't trash. Fabulous is
hottest-
a great rapper.
give me
I don't know
your
why this is
hottest-
like we knocking Fabulous. You know what I'm saying?
And I asked people, I said, send me y'all hottest J. Cole verse. And
It's a bunch.
I have
It's a bunch of them.
Fabulous. I got tons of Fabulous verse I could post and be like, yo, this is way better. Now, I'll give you, J. Cole just got off on that Johnny P's Caddy.
Yeah.
That Griselda joint.
Yeah.
He was just on, I think it was Benny the Butcher. He just got off on that.
Oh.
Wayne, Jay-Z, LL Cool J, Ice Cube, Jada, top 5.
Oh. We can't go past that.
Cube. Look, I've
We
always
can't go
said.
past that.
I've always said Cube is a sleeper.
Because
I've
he
always
put
said
LL and Cube in the top 5. So you know who he took out, right? Out of that top 5.
Yeah.
He took out Nas,
Nas,
He took out
Big,
Tupac.
Pac. Yeah.
Biggie. Like, I mean,
He took out Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah, I mean, top 5s are subjective. That's your opinion.
Very subjective.
There's nothing wrong with you having your own opinion. Everybody don't have to have the same top 5.
Hold on a minute.
Everybody don't have to have the same because
Hold on. Just general. Is LL Cool J a top 10 rapper?
LL Cool J is hot though.
Is he
LL
a
Cool-
top 10 rapper?
Who, LL Cool J? A top 10
Yes.
rapper?
LL
Yes.
Cool J a top 10 rapper. That's all.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Just
Okay.
like Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
Rakim.
Like Rakim. Like them dudes,
Okay.
like that tier They don't even put them in the top 10 because they're in a league of their own.
Okay.
You can't put Rakim in a regular top 10.
No. I don't. I agree. Rakim is Big Daddy Kane, yeah. But I'm saying LL Cool J.
LL Cool J
and Ice Cube.
dope. Ice Cube, them
They
dudes are dope.
are.
Scarface, them dudes are dope.
Of course they are, but they not top 5. Let's be
Who?
realistic, man. Rappers of all time.
Who's
They
not
taking
top 5?
Biggie and Pac spot.
Who?
LL and Ice Cube. They taking Biggie and let's be for real, man. LL Cool J
All right,
and
look,
Ice
look,
Cube is taking
If you
Biggie and
wanna
Pac
get-
spot in the top
if you want to
5.
get down to actual bars, like, see, that's the thing. I don't even, man, I'm done. I ain't even get into it, man. Because if we gonna talk lyrics, I'm not even
another
push
poll
that
coming on now.
button today. I'm not even push that button today.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
leave
there's
it
another
alone.
poll I gotta make now.
But LL Cool J
Y'all-
definitely
y'all-
birthed Def Jam. Him, Run DMC. They are responsible for Def Jam Records, bro.
I am not hating on LL. I think he is definitely a dope ass rapper. Definitely not hating on Cube. They are dope rappers. They are, I would say, they top 10. But to take them and put them in the top 5 and take out Biggie Smalls, Christopher Wallace, and Tupac Shakur out of the top 5, that's disrespectful.
All right, so
That's
look,
all I'm
look,
saying.
look,
That's
look,
disrespectful.
Let's put it here. Most people love Pac for what? What do Pac fans love Pac for?
I'm not a Pac fan, so I would say I like Pac for his lyrics. Lyrically.
Yeah.
Same with Biggie, with Big. Lyrically, their bars are different. It's on a different level.
Tupac wasn't lyrical. Tupac just spit what the streets loved. Tupac spit, he had feeling in what he talked about.
I want to say that one more time.
related.
So you know I do these
Tupac-
sound bites.
Tupac,
What did you just say? Tupac was what?
I said Tupac wasn't lyrical. Tupac rapped what people felt. He rapped the struggle. He rapped what people related to. But if you want to get into metaphors and similes and double entendres, no, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. He was dope. I learned to appreciate Pac later.
Mm-hmm.
When he was alive, I didn't appreciate Tupac when he's alive. I rode with Big.
Right.
I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. But when I actually started listening, I mean, of course, he had joints that was undeniable. You know what I'm saying? But I rolled with Big at that time.
Okay.
Pac spit what you wanted to hit, like that. Pac spit the struggle. I mean, he had like but when you want to get into that art of MCing, he wasn't the stereotypical MC. He wasn't giving you what a KR
Pac didn't do what Cube did for LA, nor LL did for New York City. We valid, perfect. That's cool.
I mean, Pac ain't even
We're
from
talking.
LA. Pac is from.
This is really a debate. I can't even believe that this is actually an actual conversation that we have
Pac
right
was
now.
born in Harlem, raised between Baltimore and Oakland. He wasn't LA. He didn't get to LA until his 9 months with Death Row. I just watched the whole thing on him yesterday. He was only on Death Row for 9 months.
How about this? LL or Method Man?
LL or Method Man?
LL or Method Man? Who's a better rapper? You guys can chime in too. LL Cool J, ladies love Cool Goddamn James,
Hey, Big L
or Method Man as far
Big
as
L.
rap.
Big
rap
L a
goes.
sleeper though.
Big L.
I'm not saying he not. I'm saying who would you get a nod to? Bars.
I mean, for me, I Big L or LL. You said hold on. You said Method Man or
You
LL?
see what I'm
Method
saying?
Man or
Like-
LL?
All right.
Look.
So for me, I've listened to way more Method Man than
Then LL.
I want people to understand I'm not hating on LL Cool J.
Now, Method
I
Man-
fuck with LL Cool J. I think he's
Method
dope.
Man. Method
But he's
Man.
not a top 5 fucking rapper of all time, man. Let's stop this.
No,
Okay?
Method Man isn't a top 5 rapper of all. He's
Method Man is better than
he's a-
Method Man is
he's a
better than
sleeper.
LL Cool J
I mean,
in that ranking.
if you want to even get to, I mean, it's plenty of rap. We can
I'm
talk.
just saying, I
we
hate
can
to
all
be the
day.
guy on this show to be
'Cause
saying
me,
this shit, man.
I'm a person, like Method Man is dope. Method Man is dope. Is dope as hell. He's dope as hell. And I mean, I've listened to more of him
Well,
than I have LL Cool J. I mean, I listen to LL, but I play a Takal album with no problem and sit there and bump the whole joint. Your person that said J. Cole is better than Fabulous ain't never did that.
We don't know that.
So
How can we prove that? We don't know that.
Because, bro, half the people that say J. Cole on your post wore skirts, bro. So I know they don't listen to Method Man.
LL has a better rookie year than Method Man, which may be valid. I don't know that. I mean, that may be true. You know, I mean, I don't know.
Right,
And once again, I am not hating no LL Cool J. I think he is a dope rapper. Especially lyrically, he has some very underrated lyrics. LL does, but I'm not putting him over Method Man, and I'm for damn sure not taking Biggie or Pac at the top 5 and putting LL Cool J in there.
none of us have LL in our top 5.
Somebody did say that. They had.
I mean, in the chat,
right?
None of us do.
But that's why I'm just addressing the people who think that LL is in the top 5. You know, and that's just.
I mean, hip hop is.
I'm about to get so much slander from this. Look, man, I'm sorry. Please don't send no crazy shit in my inbox.
The average person that told you J. Cole was dope ain't never heard a Redman album in their life. See, when I'm talking hip hop, I'm talking that. And for the people that wanted to know, Reggie is who Eminem was talking about. I mean, Redman was who Eminem was talking about when he said Reggie. That's Reggie Noble.
Right.
For people that don't know.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. Them type of people ain't never heard a Redman album. If you actually ask them who's a better rapper, J. Cole or Redman, I guarantee you they gonna say J. Cole, and Redman will definitely wrap circles around J. Cole.
Come on, bro. Why you do this?
You better go listen to Let the Monkey Out. You better go listen to Dr. Name. Yo, you better go listen. Muddy Waters. Bro, look.
Because it sounds like if he sounded like I'm hating
someone that listens to hip hop.
If he sounded like I'm hating on these people.
Rap music.
If he sounded like I'm not a Redman fan or I'm not a Fabulous fan, that's what it sounds like when we talk about these bases. And that's not true. I fuck with Redman. I fuck with Fabulous.
That's not necessarily what it sounds like.
You know,
but that's your preference.
Okay. I don't know what it sounds like.
Okay.
These people ain't never listened to
LL more than Wu-Tang. Okay. Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang is a group though.
Yeah, that's.
But look,
Wu-Tang is a group though.
Look,
but I can tell you this: LL ain't a better rapper than Jizza. But see, them same people ain't never listened to Jizza. They can't see. That's what I'm saying. We need equally yoked hip hop people on these polls.
Well, I mean, that's fine. We could do that.
We need hip hop people on these polls, not just I got him on my J. Cole. I got him on my Apple Music.
I don't know if that's the consensus, though, bro. I feel like that's what you feel like it is because they went against.
I was reading the comments, bro.
They went against what you wanted, but they don't think that's the consensus. We don't know if they're real hip hop heads or not.
They're not. They're not. They're not. And I can tell you that.
Okay. All right.
I can tell you that.
Okay. But just for keepsake, we did take a poll.
Keepsake.
J. Cole won 24 to 13.
Right.
So that ends that. But now, since y'all started some shit, okay.
Jadakiss is a better. Don't even put
No, I'm not.
That's
I never said Jadakiss is a better rapper than J. Cole. I mean, is it? Because I got Jadakiss in my top 5 and I got Cole in my top 10.
Is J. Cole better than Busta Rhymes?
Kiss.
Is J. Cole better than Busta Rhymes?
Yes. As far as a rapper, yes.
Is J. Cole better than Cassidy?
Yes. As far as a rapper, yes.
Okay. Well, we're done.
Yes. There's very few people that I'll put
When is the show over?
Might
I'm
be
just
soon,
saying.
man. Might be in the next.
I'm just
2
wait. Cassidy, you said Cassidy, right?
You said J. Cole is a better rapper than Cassidy.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to take a poll on that? For
Who
three
go-
free throws.
They don't even
But
listen.
who don't know who
I'm not
Cassidy
even wasting my
next
time
week.
with that.
If you don't listen to
I'm not
music,
even
you ain't gonna
wasting
know who Cassidy is.
No.
Right, I'm not even wasting
But
my
So that's
time.
not even a fair poll because they're gonna be like,
three
who
free
Cassidy?
throws, we can take that poll.
I'm not even wasting my time. I don't
Somebody
care.
gonna be like,
No,
is
I'm
that
saying you can't mention nothing.
somebody gonna be
Not
like, is
mention his
that
logo
P
Wu-Tang.
Diddy
He
group?
stood out. Oh,
Cassidy?
he definitely stood out. Right.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
just not. But bro, for real, that's just not a fair. That's not a fair poll.
Well, I'm just
Because
going off
people
what the
not
brother's
gonna know.
saying. I'm just going off with what the brother's saying.
Yeah,
This is my
they're
brother,
not.
my dear brother.
Hey,
And he's,
hold on.
you know.
Here's a better one. Who's the better rapper, J. Cole or J. Electronica?
See, you on some bullshit, man. Like, come on, man. Like, you see what I'm saying? You on some bullshit.
People go exactly,
Right.
because that's what they remember
That's
from
what I'm
Cassidy.
saying.
But Cassidy had a
But
whole
who's
lot
the
of
better rapper, J. Cole or J. Electronica? That's what I'm saying, man. People don't listen to rap music; they just skim through it.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
But I'll end this by just saying, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Ice Cube and LL Cool J in an ain't motherfucking top 5. And all due respect,
go ahead.
all
and
due
put that,
respect to the brother who said they was.
Look, go ahead and put that one in there, and then ask the people who they taking out and who they replacing.
Top 5?
No, put the one you talking about.
Cube and LL.
It was what was it? J Cube, LL.
I'm saying people.
As far as top 5, I think we all three of us got the same top 5, right?
No, we
Yeah.
don't.
Wait, I'm
So
sorry.
all three of us.
Yeah, all three of us at the same top 5.
Did we go through top 5?
J. Cole over Eminem.
That's what it sounded like he was about to say.
Oh,
I don't want to do that. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go J versus
Is J. Cole better than Styles P?
Ooh. Okay, you might that's okay. That's a neck and neck. I'll give you that one. That's a neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
That's a neck and neck. Because I really fuck with Styles P. But I said that do the three of us have the same top 5? Mine is Biggie, Pac, Hove, Nas, and Kiss. Do any of y'all got different top 5s?
I can rock with that top 5.
yeah, I can rock with that.
Biggie, Pac,
So
Nas,
yeah.
Jay-Z, Kiss. That's
solid.
that's a safe top 5. Can't argue that top 5. You
Right.
can't argue that.
Obviously, somebody did by putting LL and Ice Cube in that. Is what I'm saying.
You can't argue that.
You know,
Can't argue that, man.
he said I'm long.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying, man. Yo, I rock with Bully, man.
No, I'm not hating on
I rock with
Styles
Bully.
P.
Man.
I actually love Styles P.
He said neck and neck, man.
That's tough. I'll get back to you on that. J. Cole versus Styles P.
He even said J. Cole was a better rapper than Busta Rhymes. That's crazy. J. Cole is definitely a better rapper than Chief Keef. I'll give you. If we want to,
You said Busta Rhymes and
J.
Cassidy,
Cole.
right?
No, Busta and J Cole.
Okay.
All right.
DMX top 5.
DMX is definitely a top 5. But see the type of music I listen to and the type of music, and I listen to everything. But I guarantee you there are people out there that will tell you, if I ask the question, is J. Cole a better rapper than Cormega? That's how I know people don't listen to music. People don't know who Cormega is and who he ran with. Matter of fact, is J. Cole a better rapper than AZ?
Okay, man. What you want me to say?
I'm just asking questions. These are rappers. These are rappers.
Yeah, and
These
go
are
ahead.
rappers.
I'm
Is he
saying,
a better
look,
rapper than AZ?
I'm gonna just say this on air, just so there won't be no confusion. Okay, here's the people that I have better than J. Cole. Anybody that I don't mention right now, to me, is not better than J. Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Honorable mention to Styles P, because you got me with that. I really want to say Styles P is better than him, because I really fuck with Styles P. But people better than J. Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac, Nas, Jadakiss, and I gotta do Eminem. So those are the people
That was a
I
comment
know.
here.
That was a
Bully,
comment.
Hold on, Bully.
J.
Express
Cole.
how you feel about J. Cole over Eminem. Please, I need to hear from Bully.
No, I would say M got him. I would if I had to choose, like a gun to my head, okay. But I'm not putting Busta Rhymes over him, bro. I'm not putting Cassidy over him, bro. I'm just not. That's just, okay. I said it on there.
Kendrick.
Damn.
Yeah, this is your
vibe. This is good.
Damn, Kendrick. Ooh, that's tough.
Oh, this is tough, huh?
Kendrick and Styles P.
Styles P are neck and neck.
Kendrick, okay, I'll even go far. I'll go. Styles P and Kendrick is better than J. Cole. Okay, fuck it, I said it. Styles P and Kendrick Lamar is better than J. Cole. Now, anybody goddamn else, you ain't getting nothing else.
J. Cole style working the verses.
Freestyle or hits?
Well, I think the verses are all
hits.
Yeah,
J. Cole winning that. Who going against J. Cole in a versus as far as hits? That's not Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes gonna beat J. Cole in a hits in the verses.
He would destroy.
Busta.
Listen. Stop. Hey, listen. Were you paying attention when they was trying to get Busta to do a versus and no rapper from his era wanted to go against him? This is the person that has said to have the best performance in hip hop. People hate going after Busta Rhymes. This is a person that has, like, hits wise.
Okay.
I don't
know what else to say, man. I don't know what I
Thank you, Bully. Come on, man. Like,
I don't know what else to say. Busta Rhymes.
Hey, hold on. Does J. Cole have a put your hands where my eyes can see?
Okay.
Does he have that? Does he have one?
Okay. So I feel like that's
does he have a dangerous?
Okay. I feel like that's the more suitable bet. Okay.
What's the
and man, lyrically? My man, what's his name? Bully X?
Bully, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What I want you to do, my brother, we're gonna take a poll that's gonna go a week long, starting tomorrow. J. Cole versus Busta Rhymes in a versus. Who wins? All right, and I want you to pay attention for a week straight. I'm gonna put it on mine. Corn, better put it on yours.
All right, I'll put it on mine.
And we gonna see in a week.
I'm gonna do this shit right now.
We gonna see in a week who the poll. And y'all can't say, oh, they don't listen to rap. They don't listen to this. They don't listen to that. They want in the, come on. We don't know what these people are. We just taking a poll. J. Cole, Busta Rhymes versus who wins for 3 free throws next show. All right, 3 shots. Deal?
Listen, man, that's disrespectful to Busta Rhymes.
How is that disrespectful? That's crazy.
Did you hear Busta Rhymes' last album?
I don't know when he had a last time I seen him, he was eating a bag of chips. I don't know. Right. I mean, he wasn't doing it.
That's his point.
So that's my point.
But that's not our fault.
Adrian, when was Busta Rhymes' last album?
Recently, bro.
When?
Busta Rhymes had an album last year, bro. And it was critically acclaimed. Everybody in the hip hop circle, the people that listen to actually rap music.
Here's my point. When J. Cole put out Off Season, everybody knew about that, right? Who the fuck knew about Busta Rhymes putting out an album? Who knew that? Last time I seen this nigga was, he was a hoagie. Okay. That sounds like shade. I'm sorry.
That did sound like shade, but okay.
But
Busta Rhymes dropped ELE 2, Extinction Level Event 2. In 2020, it dropped in 2020. 22 tracks of fire. There was one joint that I didn't like. It was one joint out of my mind that I didn't like on that album that he sampled Belle Biv DeVoe, and it just didn't sound right to me. But
like Buster. I'm not. I mean, and
Yeah,
that's when
Busta album
we had
went
his
hard.
debates. It makes it seem like I
But-
don't like the other guy.
no, you don't.
That's
You
And
know,
I do. I
You know.
do like
You know.
Busta Rhymes.
you are a person. Yeah, most people are creatures of the moment, bro.
Okay, look.
What
Since
have
you
you-
since you
what have
saying
you-
that,
what have you
Busta
done?
Rhymes is a top 10 rapper, right?
Busta Rhymes is.
Because ain't no
I'll
way in
give
hell
you
you can
top-
say Cole is a top 10 rapper and
I will
Busta
give.
Rhymes.
I will give Busta Rhymes. Just being fair to everyone that may throw out names. Busta Rhymes is a top 15 rapper.
So what is J. Cole?
J. Cole is like J. Cole can be mentioned between 20 and 25.
Are you okay, y'all?
I
Look,
can
I'm
name
about to-
20. I can name 20 rappers better than J. Cole.
Wow, this is so disrespectful.
I can name 20 rappers better than J. Cole, bro. I can. You talking to somebody that actually listen to that, man. Stop with the Busta slander, sir. That's what I'm. Busta Rhymes is a lyricist, bro.
People are gonna laugh at me when I put this post up, man. Like,
'Cause they don't listen
stop,
to rap.
sure. Just the
Stop
same
it.
way they laughed
Okay.
at this one because they
They
don't know no
listen to
better.
rap, man. They don't listen to rap music, man. They
Okay.
don't.
All right, y'all, my brothers. I'm gonna go with y'all, but we gonna see what this poll say.
They don't
okay?
listen to rap music. I don't even want to do it, man. I don't even want to do it.
we gonna see what
I
they
don't.
say. But,
I don't.
wow. Okay. All right.
It's a waste of time. It's a
Okay.
waste of time, bro. They don't listen to rap music.
Same with you, AD. You think is Busta Rhymes a top 10 rapper?
Is J. Cole better than DMX?
No.
See, y'all got all these rappers that's better than J. Cole, but y'all not putting them in y'all top 10.
Is he a better rapper than DMX?
I think so. Yes,
Okay.
I think so. But
Okay.
my argument is y'all putting all these rappers that's better than J. Cole.
I just
but
said
none
I
of these
can name
rappers are in y'all
20
top
rappers
10.
better than DMX. I mean, than J. Cole. I'm sorry. I just said I can name 20 rappers.
Oh, give me 10. I just want 10. You ain't got to do me 20. Give me 10 rappers that's better than J. Cole.
All right, I'm gonna just scroll through my Apple Music.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all putting all these rappers that's better than Cole,
All right, we
but
can
y'all
say-
not giving me the rap. Those same
All right,
rappers are not in y'all top
We
10.
just gonna take Eminem's, Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie, Andre from Outkast, Jada, Corrupt, Nas, and then me.
I can't stand your ass. That's
Happy
funny.
now? Thank you, Bully. Notorious. But you put Notorious
For the
then
tours
Big.
and big.
Hov, M, and DMX.
DMX.
The people that
Oh,
y'all
Big-
saying is better than J.
Big-
Cole
Big-
is not in
he-
y'all top 10. So
he
y'all
meant to put Big
argument
L.
is not.
J. Cole, yeah, J. Cole not commercial. He's not commercial, but he's more commercial than the Fabulous.
Yes, he is.
He's more,
More commercial than the Fabulous. Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
Big L.
Yeah, he
All
meant
right,
to, he
Big
meant
L.
to say Big L.
Okay. Big L is dope. Like, that's a better rapper. That's a better rapper.
Who
Big L is a better rapper than J. Cole.
is Big L in your top 10?
He's definitely in my top 10.
Okay, that's the first person
Big
that you
L
said
is
is
in
better
my
than
top
J.
10.
Cole is in your top 10.
Go
That's
listen
the
to
first one.
Anybody,
Is Cassidy in your
that-
top 10?
I'm
Is
a young-
Cassidy in your top 10?
No, he's
No.
not, but he's a better rapper than J. Cole.
Okay,
I'll
man.
be the young, fly, glorious kid, a bad boy just like Notorious Big, or a
All
Rockefeller
right,
like
man.
Sean Carter,
Man, look.
or more
y'all-
game than Ron Harper. Stop, bro.
Okay.
Stop. Go listen to 6 Minutes of Death, everybody.
Okay.
That's Big L, Jay-Z, and Notorious Big. Anyway, those are the people that pick J. Cole. Ain't never even heard of 6 Minutes of Death.
Okay.
Oh, and Pac is on there. I'm sorry.
So y'all saying that everybody that's taking these polls, none of them listen to
They
real
don't
hip
listen.
hop. None of them listen to real rap and hip hop. All
Ask-
of them just
ask-
tripping. All
hey,
of them just
Go
crazy.
on that post and ask how many of them have heard of Big L.
I'm just saying, man.
Go on
y'all-
that same post and ask them, have they ever heard hold on, now I gotta be
I just find this baffling.
You got to go
hate
into the index now.
right.
the
I gotta
hate
be
for
a
Cole. is so is I don't understand it. The hate,
But
for
it's
Cole is just real.
it's the same way that you feel like just because you don't
How
No,
many?
and then
agree.
I
How many of
respect
them
these
have ever
other
heard
rappers.
Ebonics by Big L?
Man,
How
I'm
many
not
of
hating on
those
Big L
people
at
that?
all.
That's
I'm
what I'm
not hating on Big
saying.
L. I'm not hating on Cassidy. I'm not hating on Buster. I'm not hating on none of them.
You
I'm
are.
just saying
You are. You
you
are.
can't
you
say
are.
these rappers are better than J. Cole and none of them are in your top 10.
Yee.
That don't add up.
Yee.
Hey,
50 better than Cole. Okay.
hey, is J. Cole a better rapper than Benny Siegel? Is J. Cole a better rapper than Benny Siegel?
You had to walk away.
What dude in Philly did Cass get murdered by lyrically? Because the only guy from Philly that I can think of that is as dope as Cass is A.R. Ab. And most people on your post don't even know who A.R. Ab is, Reggie. Thank
50
you.
Cent.
Phonics.
50 Cent is a better rapper than J. Cole. Yes?
50.
No? Yes or no?
50 better than J.
Wow,
Cole.
this is-
I've never thought
No,
of
I
I don't
can't.
even know
never
what
thought
to
of that.
say, bro. They're
I've
like,
never thought of that.
I haven't even put that in the same conversation.
I've never
not gonna lie
thought
to
of
you.
50 in that way.
In that real,
In that. Yeah, I ain't thought about it, but Ebonics is definitely fire. Bully. See, Bully listen to hip hop. I could tell. Lifestyles of the poor and dangerous. You don't half
Where's
your
Wayne
people
at?
don't know about that.
where's
Arsenal.
Wayne at?
Arsenal is a battle rapper though, man. I mean,
Where-
but
where-
Cass is a battle rapper, so I see where you're going with that.
Where's
shit.
Wayne at?
Wayne is better than J. Cole.
Is Wayne in your top 10?
Wayne's in my top 10.
He's in my
Okay.
top. So mixtape Wheezy is definitely
Okay.
in my top.
You
10.
can't. Okay.
And he's a better rapper than
can't-
J. Cole.
You can't say a rapper is better than J. Cole when he's not in your top 10. So if Wayne is your top 10, that's valid. But you can't say Cassidy is better than J. Cole when he's not in your top 10. That shit don't add up.
Is Beanie Siegel a better rapper than J. Cole? You keep dodging that one though. Yes.
Oh, damn.
I mean, hey, has anybody ever heard of Big Crit?
Yes, sir.
That's more J. That's more J. Cole's lane. And Big Crit is a beast.
I really like Benny Siegel. That's tough. See, I can see shit like that kicks me in the stump. I can't really. That's tough.
Is J. Cole a better rapper than Big Pun?
Big punt.
What do we have to say about Big? What do we have to say about Pun?
Big pun is a better rapper than J. Cole, bro.
I'm
With
done
a straight
talking.
bass.
I'm done talking, bro.
Okay, man. Y'all.
Let's sign off. We've been
Man,
on
y'all
2 hours and
tweaking, man.
17 minutes. My laptop about to die any minute.
Oh man,
y'all tweaking, man. Look, I don't know what these brothers on. They just said 50 Cent better than J. Cole.
I did not say 50
I don't know what.
I said
have
I've never
no
put
words.
that together.
I have no words. I have none. But
Hey,
we
man.
definitely
hey,
about to take this
I'm
poll.
in the group. I'm about to post a Big Pun song.
Don't
Thank you.
disrespect the
Thank you.
Punisher.
Bully, listen to hip hop, man. Hey, that's the song you
That's the
know.
song. That's the mainstream.
That's
Joke.
the song you know.
Nobody ain't no Big Pun, Joe.
Bully don't want to let us off tonight, man.
That's more his lane.
Bully
Big
out here.
Sean versus Big Coach.
Knock it off, man.
That's more
Bully
his
out here
lane.
with the
Thank you.
with the whole.
Y'all
Damn,
reaching,
bruh.
man. Y'all reaching. Y'all, the disrespect for J. Cole
Hey.
is just amazing right now. And
Hey,
I'm
Bully,
sorry,
Red,
Cole. I don't
Red-
know what these brothers on. Go tell them to listen to Forest Hill Drive, and then go tell them to listen to. I mean, just Friday Night Lights. Just tell them to go listen to some of these albums.
Hey,
Go
hey,
listen
hey.
to Twins. Go listen to Twins by Big Pun.
Oh shit.
Go listen to Twins. Matter of fact, I'm posting in the group. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Fellas, we are about to sign off because
Yes,
y'all
sir.
about to make me take some blood pressure pills. Be on the lookout, man, for this poll that we're gonna take. Who will win in the versus J. Cole versus Busta Rhymes? There's gonna be
Let's not-
another.
Don't even disrespect Buster.
Yeah, I don't-
like that.
Okay, all right. If you say so,
Yeah.
we gonna see.
Yeah.
All right, but I have no words, man. 50 Cent. I have no words, bro. 50 Cent is better than okay.
That's what the comment said.
Okay, cool. We got about to sign off, man. I want y'all to do one favor for me, man. Just do one favor. If you out there listening, go subscribe to the channel, man. Go subscribe to the channel. Go like us on Facebook, Bars and Buckets, Instagram, Bars and Buckets, man. We have a lot of content coming out. We about to do a lot of shows. We about to do a lot of traveling, right?
Yes, sir.
If you have any ideas as far as topics or ideas, be sure to shoot it to the inbox or whatever, man. And we getting these free throws in and everything. Like we got a lot of good stuff coming up. It's about to be the second half of the NBA season, right? So next show we're gonna pick our mid-season awards. We're gonna pick our MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, and all that stuff. So get fresh in your mind. We're gonna talk about all that next week and a bunch of other stuff too. But
Yeah.
Hey, I just posted it in the group for you. Once you go listen to Big Pun's verse.
This nigga here with Big
Then in the middle of Italy, little Italy.
You might as well say Heavy D. Where Heavy D at? Give Heavy D some love.
Come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man.
Stop it. Now he's getting out of hand.
Oh my
man.
God. Ladies and
Getting out of
gentlemen,
hand.
we are Bars and Buckets, man. Fellas, tell them where they can find y'all at, man.
Man,
Don't find me
no,
near
he
him.
don't want you to find him if you pick a J. Cole over Busta Rhymes. That's for
I'm
damn
telling you,
sure.
boy.
Nah, man, that's AD, man. You can find me on Facebook, Adrian Dury. Find me on Instagram, Urban Gentleman 85. Like bro said, man, make sure y'all click subscribe. Facebook group Bars and Buckets, Facebook page Bars and Buckets, and of course our YouTube channel that we streaming from tonight. Make sure you subscribe to that too, man. So appreciate you checking in. Corn.
All right. So first, before I give my handles and all that, where you can find me, listen, tell your friends, get your cousins, your baby mamas, cousins, brothers, uncles, nephews. Tell them come listen to the shit this man be saying. Buddy at the bottom of your screen will never cease to amaze you. Come tune in just to hear what's gonna come out of his mouth next. Please. Then come holler at me at Cornell Shelby II on Facebook. You can find me at gold_mind, gold_mind, CEO 84 on Instagram. And we can talk hip hop for real. We can go back and forth, throwing verses back and forth. We can talk hip hop. You will not hear that J. Cole is better than any of the Busta Rhymes, any of that stuff on my page. You won't hear that. Come, let's talk hip hop. This is the same guy that says Drake is the greatest rapper ever.
We don't want to start talking about Drake.
But you
Right.
said it. But we're not gonna go into that.
We don't want to start talking about Drake because
But I just want to
I
let the
really would get
people
some
know.
hate mail.
I want to let the people know.
Yes, you would.
I would
I
get
want the
my
people
car
to know what
spray
they're
painted,
getting
all type of shit.
Yes, you would, sir.
in dealing with you. So tell your baby mama's cousin's brother to come hear the shit that Big Reg is gonna say coming out of his fucking mouth next week. Like, come hear this shit.
All right, look, I'm just giving my opinion. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Check out the polls. That's all I'm saying. All right.
Yeah, it's a group of writers, right, Bully? I agree with you.
Now Drake is a group.
It's a group of writers. Shout out Quentin
Okay.
Miller.
All right.
Shout out Quentin Miller.
I'll
the
say
weekend.
this: the opinions and views of
Opinions and views of
the opinions and views of Reggie Move Forward is not that of Bars and Buckets. Just let's get that out there, okay?
clearly, and we'll tell you that.
I want to say one more time, I'm not hating on Cassidy. I fuck with Cassidy. I fuck with Ice Cube. I fuck with LL Cool J. I fuck with all of them are dope. They great, all right? But they not better than J. Cole, okay? They not in the top 5.
I think my Mac's about to die.
And
I'm
you
on
can follow me
6%.
on Facebook, Reggie Moon Ford, or the on Instagram. But look, man, I like having these debates, but it really just proves that when we say this stuff on air and then after the show, the sound bites for the polls I take is priceless.
Reggie's
It's
not even
priceless,
drunk,
man. Somebody said 50 Cent was better than J. Cole. Like, you can't make this shit up, man. So, don't
But
worry
then
about
you said J. Cole is better than Busta Rhymes.
it, because he is, but
So
and
just
Busta
as
Rhymes ain't
silly
no-
as that
Busta Rhymes
sounds
is
to
not
you,
a bad rapper. Busta Rhymes is actually a great
you
rapper.
said, when's the last time he dropped the
But
album?
Busta Rhymes ain't in your top 10. How's he better than J. Cole? He's not in your top 10. How does that make sense?
Because he is a better rapper. That means J. Cole drops down even further.
But you can't give me 10 rappers better than J. Cole.
I just did. I did. And I'm going to text it to you. I'm going to post it in the group. I'm about to be petty as hell this
We'll
week.
go all night.
I'm
ladies and
about to be petty as
gentlemen.
hell. I promise you in the
I don't
group,
know
I'm
what
about
they
to
are.
post 10 rappers better
Shit.
than. I'm gonna post 10 rappers better than J. Cole,
All right.
and I'm gonna make sure it's rappers.
And
that
and
everybody
I
know.
bet you Cassidy better be one of them. So you got Cassidy.
Because I know people don't know AZ and Cormega and all these other
Okay.
real rappers.
All right.
People, because I mean, hey, real quick, who are we gonna go with? Is J. Cole a better rapper than Talib Kweli?
Then who?
Talib Kweli or Mos Def or Common?
He is a better rapper than you said Talib, Common, or Mos Def.
Yes.
He is a better rapper than Talib. Mos Def is tough. Common, I'll give J. Cole the edge on Common, but Mos Def is tough.
You said J. Cole is better than
Better
Common.
than-
I'll give it. I'll
See,
Talib no.
see
Mos
tonight.
Def is let me think about it.
Lonnie, sing your people. And I
Man,
don't
look.
think you should travel to
Hey,
New York
hey,
anytime
hey,
soon.
Hey man, y'all come on, man. We out here like the Baptist church. We done said the benediction
That's
about
him, man.
about
That's
5
Corn
times,
doing
man.
this.
Lonnie,
He
what y'all
do this
doing,
shit. I don't
man?
know what he be
Lonnie.
on, man.
Send your people to hell. Right now,
All right, man.
87.
Free
Y'all
throws in
okay?
there. Let's get up
Free
out
throws
of
in
here.
there, man. Let's get the hell up out of here, man.
I finished my bottle.
That's
Ah,
what I
shit.
guess.
All right,
That's
well,
why
I
you
do
talking
it.
like
I
it.
do it
finish
for
your
you,
bottle.
man. Right.
All right, man. One
Let's
time
do
for the
this
one
shit.
time.
Yes, sir.
All right, Flips, Bars and Buckets, man. Be sure you tune in next week. Be sure y'all go subscribe, man. Check out all the content, man. We will see y'all next week. All right.
Peace and love.
Peace.